Alright, so we are in Master 2 right now. I'm just started recording here, so YouTube purposes. And yesterday we streamed for like 6 hours. We were at Master 4 after losing like a bunch of games the previous stream. And then we got to Master 3, and then I think we got to Master 2, and then demoted back to Master 3. And then almost deranked again. Yeah. And I was like, almost contemplating, like, okay, if we derank back to Master 4, I'm just going to be done again until, like, the next stream. But we actually got to Master 2, and I decided, I work tomorrow, I have to, get off, So I decided to call stream yesterday. We had a 5-win streak, so maybe it would have been better luck. But it looks like it's good from here. Then we have those 3 losses, a win, loss, like win, triple losses, a win, loss, 3 wins, triple losses. It was just kept on going back and forth, and we spent a long time. But we are Master 2 right now. We just got there. So let's hope we just don't lose the next 3 games and go back to Master 3. I figured that I would, if you go 5-0 and wake up, remember 8-hour stream was probably, I never promised an 8-hour stream. I wish I could make another deck. They make it so difficult, so expensive without making multiple accounts. Yeah, for me, people always ask, like, you must be rich with all those royals. I'm like, I don't make any other decks. I don't play anything else. So it makes it, I just use whatever things I get to make more royals. Though I did craft a new deck with Teosorn. Didn't really work out that well, but I'm going to try to craft that again. But you guys saw the deck list. Actually, let me go with the deck list just a little bit more. This is the same deck list that I usually use for the last, like, 2 years. Only difference is, obviously, SP is there instead of Unicorn. And I added in 1 talents and took out a Bestiary. Otherwise, everything's been the same ever since Ishizu Tier format, before Merely got banned. That was when the last time I changed the deck. So it works. Hopefully, me saying it works is not going to make it start suddenly not working. But let's go and see if we can start gluing stuff. Alright. But guys, I trust that you still let me know if things start lagging or going slow. I'll stop the upload, because right now I'm uploading a Endymion video for Master 5. Okay. Okay. Like I said, another one of the things, people like to ask me why I don't use Village. And one of the things I say, though, is, like, I don't like using Floodgates and all. But another one of the main, like, reasons that's not, like, personal reasons, like, I don't like using Floodgates, is that when you're getting in the higher ranks, you're gonna lose every coin toss. That's just how it is. So Village is always gonna be brick, no matter what. If you're always gonna be going second. Now, if you're going against Tenpai, obviously, that's a good thing to use Village against the guaranteed droplets. But early on before Tenpai, I've always said that you don't use Village because of all the times you're gonna go second. Hey Fafney, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Nice sup, nice emojis, Zerge. Okay. Wait, he knows some of that. Wait, he used Bonfire and Ash, and then Noma summon top floor. But Ash is also at 1. Like, I suppose he can summon out Oak with He was what? That was a weird play. I mean, he could summon out Oak and still go combo, I guess. But, like, Ash in the hand. Yeah. Though I do like Knowledge and Blue in the hand. It's pretty nice. Because then I don't have to give up my normal summon to do stuff. Do him draw 2, I can just send them away. Okay, let's keep track of the cards in hand. He's still got Ash, right? Oh, he's got Volcanics too. Let's see here. Volcanics, he has Grunics. Okay, Grunics are there, so Seikai's Ash and 2 unknown cards in hand. Do not let Bro cook. So Maestro, no Fulos for the Magic Academy. Did Weez make it back? We're Master 2 right now. It could be a short stream, it could be an 8-hour stream. I could derank all the way back to Master 5, so we don't know. But I'm hoping it's the short stream, because I do not want to go stream for 8 hours. Fortunately, I don't work tomorrow. I have tomorrow off, so I can stream, like, later and not really worry about having to get to work on time. You will put Fulos on the deck? No, not at all. If I don't use Maxx C, I'm not going to use Fulos, because Maxx C is just a better Fulos. I have to learn to write. No. So yeah. I don't know, like, if someone's not using Maxx C, it doesn't really make too much sense to put Fulos over Maxx C, right? Unless you're trying to cheat the algorithm, you know? Sure, that activate that. Let's see here. He destroyed Snake Eyes Ash to... Okay, he destroyed Snake Eyes Ash to put Arvata in hand. So Arvata is in hand right now with 2 unknowns. And Kieran. Alright. There's the Princess of Promethea. I have to learn to check Discord. Let me know what you think. Got it. I think VF Yugioh, who's the editor for the newest video here, editor for all the videos, but the video that we're uploading right now, he's creating the thumbnail stuff, and he's got there's Oak. Wait, he summoned out Oak. He summoned out Ash. He's got Oak, Kieran, and Arvata in hand. So we still, yeah, 2 unknown cards. Okay, does that Road to Master 5? Yeah, I think it looks good. I guess, yeah, I like drafting an Endymion and the corners, and I like how you use every corner of it up. Yeah, you put the full thing. Okay, I think that works fine. Okay, probably after this duel, I will adjust the stuff on the video. It's currently uploading right now. You hear all that talking, guys? That is the sound of a duelist who hasn't had his spirits broken yet, so don't worry. Give it some time. He also sent... Fire King Island away. So... Oh. Hollow? What do you think? I think IP only protects from opponents, right? By your opponent's card effects. Okay. It's got kill... Wait, hang on. Nice draw. Let's see something here. I'll let that go through. We're gonna win. We have to win right now. Alright. I want to see something. I don't think he's changed anything. Ash was... Yeah. Especially something that... Okay. I don't think... Are the cards in his hand? Did I screw up? Maybe. Hopefully not. What does it say? Is the cards in his hand? He doesn't have, anything else? It's just Kieran and what else? Nah, maybe not. Do you have another Kieran in Graveyard? Fortunately, I don't think so. Maybe I should have just negated that, but we'll see. We're seeing the regular summon animations now. Nice. What you got? He probably got Kieran right now, so he could pop that to summon out IP Masquerade, which would not be very good for me. Okay. Yeah, he's got Arvata and Volcanics in hand, I think, right? I think it's good to let's do this. Getting rid of you is gonna be helpful because in doing so, yeah, he doesn't have that disruption here, and he doesn't have IP. So IP is into SP banish again with a monster, and pop a card with Ambu. Blue Whale. Let's get rid of 3 disruptions. Now he still gets to pop a card in the deck. Let's see if he doesn't think, you know, and he pops Drackle, but I don't really see that being the case. Would be great if he pops Drackle for sure. Nope. So that means I can't actually use Drackle's effect right now. Yeah, it's not good. Another card in his hand, Volcanics. He's got 1 face down. Would have been helpful a while ago, whatever that means. Not saying it. That institution was tying the whole hand together, to be honest with you. Yeah, so So that's one counter. If I go Jackal King, that's 2. Summon out. Even if he doesn't use Promethean, activate that, that's 3, and yeah, that's not enough. Unfortunately, that institution was tying the whole thing together. I had the called by to stop the Amplo Rail, but that Jackal was now a brick, and I didn't have what I need. So it is nice to see the knowledge of blue board, but unfortunately, I don't think we have anything else here. Jackal and Endymion aren't really very ideal in the hand. That is cool. But then I said we're done. Nice. Creative perfection. What's going on, Brayden Queen? Okay, we got a coin toss, which means we're up against Tenpai, because you don't win coin toss as a Master 2. You only win them when Konami wants you to feel like you're safe. So we're gonna have to summon everything in defense mode, but it's probably gonna have the Maxx C, which is guaranteed to Tenpai players. I do have this. I'm thinking. Let's see here. Internet. If his internet goes out, I'm cool with that. Because if we win this game, we set the gauge. I think we're gonna normal summon Garuda. What? Nothing else? Yeah, unfortunately, Mastery's not going to help us, and, well... Yeah, no, Mastery's not going to help us enough. Connection sucks, we take those. We'll see. We'll be awesome, though, but, like, Mastery's not going to help us enough times, like I said. We need to have a, like one more counter on the field to make that work, because we could have. We take those. We take those. Because we go Institution and Jackal King. That's only 2 counters of Garuda. If we had a way to get a 3rd counter, I could then use Institution to grab Servant, activate Servant, Mastery to add something else to trigger Servant, add Citadel to trigger Servant, and we can pop off from there. But right now the strategy was just to get Jackal, activate Jackal, pop it in the scale, and then Jackal King summon out the Jackal. And then I could go Jackal, bash this, add a Jackal back, and I have 2 Pendulums on the field and 2 in the scale. I can set up my stuff. It seems like he didn't have anything else, though. Maybe it was Tenpai, he just didn't have Droplet in hand, so he realized, oh, I'm not gonna get carried this time around. No, it was, ugh. Yeah, I don't like that. But now we could lose 1 game and then 3 more, right? We could lose 4 in a row. Well, no, we could lose 3 in a row and still not demote, but we lose 4 in a row, we do demote. Shadow and I had the multiple hour-long conversation about how rigged Master Duel is. Yep, Master Duel is so obviously rigged. Yeah, it is indeed. Ooh, we're getting guys. Can we please? If this is only like a 45-minute stream, I am super okay with that. Oh, come on. If it makes me lose the game, when you win the coin toss and then it disconnects you and then makes you lose it, thinking that you pulled your own connection, I won the coin toss and it makes me lose it. It makes me like, oh, you tried to cheat. You didn't like the coin. I won it. I won the coin toss. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, yeah, I win the coin toss, but it made me lose the game. So, like, if I end up, like, getting Maxx C for Willow's Ash, that's 2 games in a row out of the 4. So, like, I should be 3 wins remaining, you know? Oh, this hand sucks. I mean, it's good, but... Oh, 60 cards. But I like it, but it's pretty weak to Disruption at the moment. People intentionally quit the game when they lose the coin toss. Yeah. We'll go Desires. I mean, I'm not gonna use Magistrate. If I really needed the count as a Magistrate, we have 2 ways to trigger it. Okay. Did we banish Spellbook? Yeah, we did. We'll go Magistrate now then. We'll go Servant. Yeah, okay. We banish Abductor. So we could just pen summon early right now, you know? And then try triggering stuff, but I don't really like that. We'll go Servant right now. There was nothing left in deck, apparently. Konami cares about the player base feedback. We complained about Maxx C, so they put in 6 more, so consider it. Question: if you do not count as a loss for the climb, if you do not connect, yeah. If you I don't know, like if you time out in the first like half of the connection thing, then they don't count it as a loss for some reason. But if it's in the latter half of it, then they think that you didn't like the results of the coin toss. Ominous. That's interesting. In 60 cards. Oh boy, there's Rhino. 60 cards. The fact that we had to deal with Fuelos and Maxx C, basically, yeah. Ironically enough, Lido is so bogus. There's some of that. He's gonna spin back Electromite? Okay, I'm okay with this. I'll freaking do it again. Anyway. Guess who's not a once per turn? Doctor, please. Go Doctor with the quick shot skills this way. Yeah, Fafnir. I don't know. I don't really like seeing that link. Ooh. Wait, no. Did we use her effect yet? Yes, of course. That's how we got everything. Duh. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Okay. Could have used Citadel first then. It's not really too much of a misplay. Just a way that we could have been better. I forgot we already triggered off the Citadel effect. Good. Yeah, no, we should have just used Citadel first. We would have been able to trigger her again. But I think it's alright. We still have a high skill. It's good. We could have milled that high skill by accident, which would have been pretty annoying. I think Magistra, yes. Let's normal summon the Servant. And then we'll link into Selene. First he draws the One of Happiness. Yeah. Go here. Go here. Okay. Actually, I don't really. Is there a way? I mean, more counters than Citadel, maybe? I don't think so. We triggered all of these guys. I don't really see a better play we can do right now. He has a monster in field, but that's fine. Yeah, I thought it was gonna shove off Magister back in the deck. And then I was gonna get a draw off of that. It's gonna be okay, what do we do? But he suffered Electromite. Like, okay, well, we could trigger Magister still. Says if it's to your graveyard. Okay, if an Aqua was sent to the graveyard, he gets to do it. If it's trapped in a graveyard, I don't see until it's trapped in it. You know, tell me you drew the droplets in 60. Because here's the thing, if he uses the effect and sends it to a monster, you know, to fuse, then he could trigger the monster Chainlink 1 and Kaleido Chainlink 2. He drew the droplet in 60. He drew the droplet in 60. How about that, guys? 60 card deck, Hovness, and droplet. And then getting back Electromite worse. That's called balance for you guys. Yeah, I figured that he was gonna try to send something to fusion summon, but I guess maybe that just wasn't a good negate on the heartbeat. Because what would be the worst thing? I guess I could have, if he would have if he would have sent back something, and he would have used Kaleido, what was gonna target Chakra King? Yeah. So, you know, if I just wouldn't have negated the heartbeat, I kept thinking, is this gonna try to trigger Kaleido, and I want to avoid that. Sending thrust? Sending thrust? What do you mean? I know, droplet and 60 cards is just, like, you shouldn't be surprised. They'll get what Konami wants to get them in the hand. I mean, I have to, right? When did he someone's droplet? He said 1. Oh, 2. He said negate Selene and Endymion. You know, if I wouldn't have used Endymion at all, Magic would get someone back. I didn't need the Magic thing. I just didn't want him sending a card from deck to graveyard, from hand to graveyard. But if I did that, he would have not been able to use Thrust at all. Six bad. I know, it's just the guaranteed droplet in hands. It's usually supposed to guarantee to just 10 pipe players, but I've seen Mathmic open it last stream. Now Tio's opening it in 60 cards. Oh, sorry, I banished a lot of good cards. Alright, 80% uploaded, that's pretty nice. I gotta change. Oh yeah, I gotta add the song list. So I'm gonna access this code again. PF. Screenshot this. Yeah, you guys are gonna hear that for a second. Is it 37? Hang on, it's actually Diamond Ring thumbnail. Thumbnail. Yeah, apologies for that sound effect. And alright, let's keep. I'm just uploading the video right now while I'm waiting. Yeah, be good. Looks good to me. Safe. Alright, so this video is at 81%. It says 14 minutes on it, so you guys should be able to see it pretty soon. Oh, I can upload that. Must be dice to open turns your Kaido mats and open droplet and thrust. Yeah. Yeah, Kaido and Kate reminds you of Jabba the Hutt and Leia. What? That's funny. Squirrel punch, indeed. So like I said, it gave me the loss on something that I should have had 4 wins remaining, remember? I should have had four chances, you know. Instead of having 4 chances, now I have 2 losses under my belt, and now I'm on a breakdown game because Konami didn't want to give me a coin toss. Or didn't want to put me against that. Wait, I'm not on devotion game yet? Okay. Well, that's good. We have another chance, at least. And it's pretty annoying. Droplets is, like, the only thing that ever counters me anymore. First? I'm confused. Why'd you say first? Okay. Not bad. Yeah, I wonder what's in his hand. No way to draw, unfortunately. Okay, looks like it might be Kulos instead. I just want to reset the it is Kulos, like I said. I just want to reset the loss gauge so that I don't have to worry about that. After that, do we add bash? Just good job. Okay. Go batch this instead. Because instead of putting a monster on the field, I'd rather put a whatever you call it, a monster in a card in hand. Because Servant can get me out the other card to play around both whatever's. What is one into hand jab? Very nice. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. All right, let's go ahead and use this. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Seventh. I got the Jackal King. Let's go Magister right now. Just in case he's got a like a hand shot that I have to negate, you know? Like a monster. Let's go Electromite. Go over here. It'd be nice if he had Improm so I can negate that and bounce Institution. Nope, nothing here. Right. Let's go Jackals in here. Pop the Magistrate, and I think we're just gonna add it back. Back to Magister. Dude, we just need a low scale. The deck is full of low scales. We just need a low scale. And we just look at his hand. Two negates. Honestly, I kind of just want to look at his hand. Nice. Guaranteed droplet, that's why you look at the hand. Double Imperm, Kaiman, and whatever. Really annoying. And Tenpai will always get Droplet and Maxx C. Droplet and Puolos now. They're just the most carried deck in Master Duel at the moment. Maybe if I draw into Garuda? Why would I negate that when he just got another one? I mean, like... Yeah. Maybe I'll draw into Garuda. You never know. Maybe the game will like my boldness to look at the hand. Even though the only way to counter drop it right now is to just look at the hand. Nope, it's this. Alright. Not what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Still gets carried hard by Droplet and Maxx C. He didn't use the second Imperm? No, he couldn't. I guess he didn't think that Electromite was anything to worry about, which, to be honest, he's usually not. To be fair, Shadow, they went 9 comes Maxx C and 3 droplets of 40. The odds they draw some combos of the 12 and draw into the others is that low. Yeah. We use Kaiban in hand. Kaiban's also, like, guaranteed in their hand. It's kind of ridiculous. And the untargetable? Yeah. Konami, please tell me this is a brick and not actually Labyrinth. This is probably Labyrinth. It's Dinomorphia. They wait until the main phase. Labyrinth does all the stuff in draw phase. Dinomorphia does all the stuff in main phase. Yeah. We win? I mean, not until I get Endymion. Until they use the Duel. Ash Blossom? Okay. That was a very bad Ash Blossom. I think it's because they're using floodgates. They don't know how to play. Not like they don't know anything about the game, but like they're not used to making actual right reads and stuff. If we're gonna win at all, it's going to be to to Endymion pop. So I'm gonna put up my normal summon right now, unless I just play into an Imperm, which I hope not. We'll see. If I just play into an Imperm, then I just am the worst player, but we'll see. Nope, yeah. It'd be so funny if this got me a win. My goodness. So, did I just give him the card he needed to stop this? If I would not have used an Endymion's effect, I would have just gotten the... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, indeed, but, yeah. Four. Try to want to play around a let's see here. Let's see, does he got a judgment face down? No summon yet, but I'm gonna need that last whatever it is. Wait, this was the one then, right? Oh my goodness, so if I wouldn't have used a Demon's effect, would I just have been able to do what I wanted to do? If I wouldn't have used Endymion's effect, would I have been able to just attack directly? I don't think this is enough to give me 13 counters. Four, three, it's 10. I need 3 more counters. Can he just, like, banish another normal trap and, declare that? Or they just get everything online with just 2 traps. So yeah, I don't know. If I just would have used a Demon's effect, then he could still... Hang on. equal to. So if I wouldn't have used Endymion... Oh, wait, he's not... He didn't go for game, okay. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess this guy doesn't know. Yeah, we have enough. I think it's gonna think that that's gonna stop it, which it doesn't. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I don't get the counters in that, unfortunately, but... Nope. What's another fail flames? Fireworks? Yeah, he for sure. He for now. He for now. He for what? Frick? What are you saying? So he drew call by. Is he trying to figure out where the scoop button is? I'm okay with him setting 2 cards or anything. Because now I get to go double search and double summon. Regina. Let me see. And banish 1 normal trap from your graveyard. So he's got nothing else because there's no normal. Wait, 1 normal trap, 1 Dinomorphia. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Okay, he's got nothing else to trigger. Pop you. Get Bash the Scout. Bash this, give me cards, please. 2 and 3. Low scale. Fortunately, he's demons to gate into the end of the next turn. Probably don't want to get back. Nothing really. Maybe we just gotta wait. Oh, maybe I gotta do this. Okay, I got an idea. Let's put Reflection in the extra deck. Let's do this. 3 counters go 1, 2, and 3. To be honest, if I'm gonna get a card back from extra deck, it's gonna be Endymion, so I can pen some of the other 2. Because Endymion's not gonna do anything for me. Yeah, let's do this. Really, if this is a family stream, Google follow if you're that curious. I don't want to get banned for language. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's family friendly stream for sure. This is a demotion game, so I gotta make sure I'm playing this smart. Going Endymion back. Let's see, graveyard. Anything have a... You take no bad damage from that. Oh, that's a nice draw. That's a nice draw, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and use the other... This one. Remove 3 counters and get, Oh, actually, that's not good. I'm about to say, 3 counters I can remove and get... Actually, I still will. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Magister here. Yeah. Making sure I'm just doing the right plays. They think, oh no, you clogged up your scales. I'm like, I thought about this. Oh yeah, Endymion too. Reflection. Your effect is very important. As long as I can just, if I can Axe Code pop and just negate the graveyard effects, we'll be good. So I cannot use I cannot use Endymion's scale effect anymore. So I legit just need to make sure that I am get enough monster negates. And I should have all the monster negates still left in the deck. Yes, I can. I know how I can get it out. Yeah, let's go knowledge. I know Servant will get out one, Magister will get out the other. Or we can just use Call by. Yeah, Magister can summon out Jackal from extra deck. I could also just link away his Catcher's unit too. Not gonna run out of time. Just Void again, which is fine. I don't even know if I want to use that. I'll use it. If we draw into another Chocolate King, we'll just summon it out. Actually, I have a better idea. No, let's not use it. Don't use it as two materials. I'm gonna have to save some room here. Yep. Oh, I think Servant could attack directly. But one attack directly is not going to cut it because he's got that thing that can stop damage. Jackal. I'm going to move from Selene in case I need to go for access code. Cerberus, instead of just negating it, I'll just banish it. 2, 3, 4. Banish you. Give another one of those in a graveyard. Looks like a no. He really wants to use that effect. And that's not going to let that happen. I'm shivering right now, guys. It's my devotion game. I cannot lose this. Okay. There we go. I was gonna go Selene, and he's gonna banish from graveyard, then Service is gonna attack, and I was gonna go Call by in the last attack. So yeah, here's the thing. This first one we didn't even lose. We didn't even lose this one. I don't even know who this guy is, but we lost. We removed the thing. This one is when they just got lucky with the Tealment. I think if I just didn't negate the spell thing, and this one it was just Maxx C dropped it. So this is the only one where I actually lost because I made a wrong play. I think if I just let the spell go through, we would have been fine because I did not need to use a Demon's Effect. I just was worried about him discarding a monster that was going to trigger, and then he could chain block. But there was nothing else in his graveyard. So that tier game, I deserved to lose that one. The other two, it was just no way of winning. Well played, appreciate it. We're still Master 2, which means it's not going to be a 3. Okay, I'm actually not going to stop. I'm going to stop myself right now. I'm about to say it's not going to be a long stream. Yeah, still could be a long stream. So you guys have not noticed any issues with the connection, is that right? Like, wait, it's uploaded. Wait, it's already uploaded. I gotta, yeah, it's uploaded. Okay, looks like no issues. Right, okay, I'll risk it then. I was like, if he has Maxx C, I don't want to Maxx C on this. Yeah, I'll risk it. Actually, I should have used Magister. What if I don't draw into a spell? Oh, thank you! Yeah, I just realized, like, what if I don't draw into a spell? I can still, if I draw into a monster, I can still pen summon. That was close. I still got the knowledge in deck, too. Use this right now. I'm gonna get out an Endymion. Because we could play around both, Imperm and Valor with this. That was very close. I think I go Magister right now. Yeah, he's trying to figure out. He's gonna Imperm Servant. Remember when they did that before? That was ridiculous. So, it's no... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go Max Magister right now. Ooh, that was loud on my end. And I'm gonna go upstart so we can get that counter on Abductor, and we can use Endymion to bounce the Abductor. So whoever that was, I can't read that name. Ooh, nice draw. I bet you. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Jackal King. Okay, I'm gonna normal summon the Garuda, and then we should have auto for both Imprim and Baylor. Even if he's got both of them. So we know he doesn't have Maxx C or any of the draw. He has none of the Maxx Cs. We're just gonna call them the Maxx Cs. Yep. Nope. Even if he did negate successfully, we still get to go Jaku. Yeah, we still. Yeah. We still get to go Mastery to summon out Jaku. He can Endymion and Garuda from extra deck, and then we go Garuda Electrowave to Celine, and then Magister could summon back the card. So that's still 5, 6 to get. Yeah, that's still. We didn't even need Electrowave's effect. It's just a faster win. What was it? Oh yeah, no. Yeah. The tension. Yeah, that was a very tense duel, but like I don't know. I don't think it'd be good enough for a video to put on the video because they wouldn't have the context of like this is my demotion game. I have to not lose this one. It's Senpai. Okay. How long have we been streaming for? An hour. Okay. Honestly, not bad. If he does not have a Maxx C, any of the Maxx Cs, but it's Tenpai, they're gonna have it, then it's a really good hand. But he's gonna have it. He's got D-Shifter. Okay. That means no droplet. Oh my goodness, he didn't use Maxx C either. So we're gonna... Should we even bait out? Okay, I'm gonna go Secret still. Okay. So nothing else. Okay, let's see here. What's our strategy? We want to pen summon? Probably not. Yeah, let's go Servant Effect. Go ahead and grab ourselves a Jackal King on the field. Do this. Use you. We're gonna go 4 counters. 2, 3, and 4 from Servant, I guess. Maybe we should have kept the Servant. Hopefully not. Gonna get Gouda. You know, we can get the Gouda later. Activate you. Will we have enough if we do that? Let me see. I gotta make sure I know my counters. I fit that. Endymion. That's 1. That's 2, 3. We will. So yeah, we can still end. Yeah. Let's go 1 counter right here. Jackal. Yeah, should have done that a lot sooner, I think. If I did that a lot sooner, we'd have a lot more counters on the board. Add Endymion. Now, do I need this? Okay, if I go that Jackal, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, we don't. Ooh. Okay, we gotta do it. 1, 2, 3. For the Jackal King, it's like we will have any counters. Like we will actually. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, if I want to play around a Ash Blossom, a Nib, I'm going to pop 2 cards. 1 and 2. Now, if he's got Nib, he can't trigger it. No Nib, so I guess I could have kept it. Servant, please use. Thank you. So yeah. I didn't need to do that, but it was to play around Nib. Now we got 3 negates, and he cannot droplet us. So if I wouldn't have popped both Abductor and Institution, I would have popped probably just Institution? No, just abductor. Yeah. That go through. Hydra, you can add whatever you want. I'll just negate whatever you search. I'm honestly okay with them using D-Shifter because I know that the droplets that's in their hand is unusable. How many wins we need? We need 3 wins. I think we need 3 wins. I think we need 3 wins? I think it's this. So if we win this one, we should be 2 wins away. That's VF Shadow to just communicate the stakes to give Shadow, gives voice to the drama. Let that go through. We don't really need to negate that. There goes the blast. Ooh. You had Chundra. Traffic Queen negates that. And he loses his only... Yeah, he didn't use it. He didn't use Genroku. So Genroku and Dora, neither one of them do anything. That means he's got to have Chundra in hand already. And Chundra gets negated. So that means he's got Dora, Genroku, Kaiman, which gets negated. I think Chundra, which is going to get negated. Yeah. Now, do you have the second Kaiman? Ooh, it doesn't look like it. Which means it's Dora, Genroku, Droplet, and Chundra. Yeah. I don't get affected by D-Shifter that badly, but I do agree that it's probably not a healthy card to have in the game. 2 wins remaining. He was in Corellia. So I wonder what like he had Droplet in hand, but he wasn't gonna be able to use it because of yeah. So wait, was he using Nib? Let's see. He was not on Nib, so I could have just popped 1. And been fine with Endymion, and then serve it, discard to put a counter on everything for more follow-up, but that was just the safer route. Okay. Last 2 wins, please. Last 2 games. Can we get this? Like, we're doing alright. But like it could flip it out in a heartbeat. Okay. I don't think it's Cashier. I think it's Teal Element. Yep. Cashier doesn't really... You don't really see Cashier anymore. It's neither. What the heck? You know 2 of the cards. This feels like he doesn't... Like, he wants to trigger out... Yeah? This feels weird. Is this what he links to into Anaconda for Dragoon? No, it's everything was a wow. Wow. All 3 were hits. In a deck that uses Scareclaw, Fenrir, and this. Okay. He just targeted... Yeah, I just did that. Wait, so he just wasted the effect? Oh, no, never mind. Yeah. He could just add Crime and then use Rhinoheart to... He's gonna send that. Yeah, I guess he hasn't used that yet. He could also just use Kick Kalos to oh! He's not gonna trigger Shion yet. Wait, did he... Wait, he already used Shion, right? No, he used Havness. Okay. We don't know what else is in his hand, right? He had Kit, Pop, Fenrir, Mill 3, yeah. So we don't know what else is in his hand. Wow. What is this deck? Do a trap. It's to add a 2 trap, that's it. I mean, obviously it gets Fuse. That was a given, but out of the 5 he milled, it's just a teal trap. Celiac, which doesn't bother me too much. I do like Citadel and Endy in hand, but Knowledge in hand... Okay. Oh, he gets to go for Baron too. Baron and Wukalos plus Celiac. Wukalos is already pretty rough against this deck. Frost Sheep instead, okay. Baron a bit better? Oh, I guess he can still go for him, Vicious Astrolabe, right? So this is all 2-card combo. It was just Fenrir plus the field spell. Okay, we'll see what we can do here. My hand's not looking the best against this end board because Wukalos is pretty obnoxious. Because usually I can get around most of their cards because I don't put a monster in the field, but Wukalos, like, negates the way that I deal with all that backfill. Scream and Celiac plus 3 unknowns. Oh, okay. What's he want with that? Did he just want a mill to me? Okay, he's got Shufflers now, which means it's gonna be hard to tell toggle. But then again, Sully can flip at any moment either, too, you know? Sully, without negating, can just flip it face up, which means he can still play with his toggle. I can't really tell what he's got. Oh wait, so he's using Steel Element with the Scareclaw field spell with Manadiums, and he used Fenrir. So he's using the entirety of the lore, isn't he? Is there anything else with the lore? Wait, why not go for IP? Wouldn't it be better to go for IP Masquerade? But yeah. I think he's using every part of the lore. Is there a 5th one that doesn't deal with the monsters? Okay, he's got Celiac. He's got Herald. It's not the best, to be honest with you. Only thing that really worries me is the Wukalos. And whatever his... Maybe he's got a crime face down. But I can't really know about that. Unless I draw secrets off of this one, wouldn't be that bad. No. Honestly, Servant would be okay. Okay, we'll see if he negates the Servant, which is what I would want him to. Oh, maybe I should have. Ooh, no. I was about to say maybe I should have added Reflection instead, so it didn't waste Servant. Like, well, actually, it doesn't waste Servant. It just uses Citadel's effects. But either way. Now, if Wukalos wasn't an issue, I would so Endymion Pop right now. I'm kind of needing him to negate this with Wukalos. Good, okay. That means now if I can build up enough counters, I can Endymion Pop. Got Herald, an unknown, and an unknown. Celiac. Other disruptions. Oh, okay. Well. Okay, that's nothing. So as long as I don't summon a monster. You still got SP. You can still flip whatever. You can still use Elf. It's a lot of his stuff. He also has the Shuffler's Graveyard. There's a lot of, yeah. If I draw any spell card I can use, you know, I can Endymion pop. Actually, no, that's fine too. Now, I do not want to Pendulum Summon. Prime is in the hand the whole time. Yeah, I don't have anything after this. I didn't think that he was gonna do that. I was gonna pop the Crime, both Backos and SP. I don't have a play now. That was what I was banking on. It was the whole time, but he knew that it was the Endymion. I was gonna go Endymion, pop everything, and then I was gonna. I think I could have. I was gonna use Knowledge and then chain Endymion to negate my own Knowledge by bouncing Servant, so I could try to use Jackal King and do all that stuff instead. And then I think he would have tried to use Herald on that if he had a way to do so, which means that Endymion would not have been destroyed, and then I could also crash into Rukolos, and in doing that, I would get like a spell that I could use that I could trigger Servant with. Unfortunately, no. It was close. We had that last bit there, but I was not really thinking he had Crime. I actually did. I said that's probably Crime face down earlier in the duel. Okay. Not bad, not bad. If he's got Ash, I guess it's fine. No Maxx C, it looks like. If he's got Ash, either one of these, you know? But if he's got Duel, I have to use the Mastery. Ash, that's fine. Now I get to go Secrets. Secrets is a draw too, anyway. And I got my main pieces that I need, so we can still do this. Not really a way to play around an Imprim. So we're just gonna do this now. Kinda just doing this in case he's got Valor. No, it's Imprim, so that's a weird one to Imprim. Got some hand traps. Okay, nothing else. Let's go Jackal King. Yeah, we still got like I think 4 negates out with this. Activate your effect first. Jackal King, let's get Endymion out. How many spells in graveyard? Not that many. Up you. Wow, okay. Sure thing. He's probably wondering, how are you continuing on after so many? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Like, I was gonna go there, I was gonna activate Abductor, I was going to link it to Selene, and then pen someone out 3. So maybe pop Endymion would have been better, just in case I didn't draw anything good. But I think I was still hopeful. Oh wow, look at that. No Nib either, so. Just Imprim and a lot of spells, so it was not going to be that much of an issue. He had to use some of his, he had to use some of his spells in order to continue on, because Jackal King could just negate whatever. I would have at least, if I draw nothing good at all, nothing at all good, they get a Selene, pen summon 2 Jackal Kings and Endymion, I'd have 4 counters on the Selene, which means it's double monster negate, and if he uses any spell card, then Endymion gets the negate as well. So, yeah, it was looking like pretty good. Only thing ever is if he drew in the other Imprim and Imprim Selene, but then it's just until he uses another spell card, which would be pretty difficult for him. Ah, great, it's my favorite. Oh, no hand traps, so I can enjoy that. Okay, so if I can figure out a way to trigger Magister. Yeah, Good is there. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go Upstrike first. What if I go into Institution or Citadel? That'd be pretty nice. No, I do not want to use those. Okay, it is, yeah, it looks like he's got a Judgment face down. I'm gonna normal summon Basilisk. He's got a Judgment. Warning. Yeah. Yep, it's a Judgment. So, I'm gonna wait until we can normal summon. If I can figure out a way to put Magister in the extra deck, then I can actually special summon it with another Magister. Okay, well that makes things a little bit more difficult now, doesn't it? Is it lose attack and defense? Okay. Okay, we'll do that. We're gonna have to just go Bluebird route. Fortunately, yeah, just that. Can't use Into the Void, otherwise I risk losing my whole hand. Hashtag fun. Now imagine if I could pen summon 2 Magisters, you know? And then tribute summon for Endymion. It's legit now or never, so if I don't win right now, if I don't put anything on the board, it is like toast time. Okay, well that didn't help. Okay, Abductor is also a level 3. Thanks. I can't really put any scales in there, because if I do... Yeah. Yeah, Abductor is also a way that I could get around it, but it's banished now. So is that all my Magisters? Yep. So, I think Magister... Yeah. Magister... And Banishment and... Okay, good. So that's all Rifts. I could figure out a way to get rid of one of those fairy statutes, then I'd be honestly cooking. There's nothing for me to a way to remove it. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing to him, because it'd be good. Call of the Grave does counter, but he has 2 of them. I could figure out a way to actually, like, attack over one of them, but I know, yeah. Then I could Call of the Grave the other one and then just win off there. Oh, good game, I guess. Alright. Balance is pretty good against... Is this... This might actually be Kashtira. Is there a way that I can ND pop? Oh, what? This is not Kashtira. I spoke too soon. Is this planet, you know, Rape stuff? Is that the only one that doesn't mention the other card? Yeah, it's still all just 2 cards. Okay. Oh, there's the Rise Heart. See what he banishes. Garuda, Institution Magister. That's alright. That's my one of Garuda, unfortunately, but I think it'll be alright. Okay, Claw Cash. He added right part, so he's got still 2 unknowns in hand. Oh, what did he add? He booed Garuda. Okay, so he's gonna know what deck I'm using. Right card and 2 unknowns in hand. To be honest with you, only thing I'm worried about, I kind of don't. I mean, a Rise Heart can banish 1. I don't think I'll care too much. I'm thinking I'm going to just play it normally. I was going to go try to take the talents. I think I'll just play it normally. Rise Heart have to activate it. Talents is going to be usable regardless. Oh, nice draw. Hang on, I got an idea here. If he uses this Rise Heart, Vanish Abductor. Okay, he didn't. No Duel and Lockwood is what I'm trying to say. That's why. No Duel, no Maxx C, no Pulos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This. Put it on to. Let's evenly distribute this, I would say. Evenly distributed. Oh, he's using that now. See what he banishes. That is not the banish. That is not the banish. So let's just make sure that you can't stop me. That's a lovely Maxx C. Too bad you can't use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Just to make sure, we did not use Citadels with such an effect. Pretty sure we didn't. Yeah, no. We have to do Abductor first. We're just making sure here. That yeah, we have enough to pop the whole board. He still has this. Wait, he does. All right, Endymion. He can banish one from graveyard to protect, but I'm just gonna go. Food is gonna go in graveyard. Yep. Lovely. All right. Go Electromite. Let's put. Where's Magister? Oh, is Magister just banished? Both Magisters banished. All right. Okay. That's fine. We'll just put a Endymion there, and then... This is like the duel, like, I'm in complete and utter control right now. Wait, where's Garuda? Oh, did that get banished as too? He did, okay. Oh, okay. That's on me then. That's on me then. But it's fine, we still out the whatever. Celine. Now, can I make it for 2,700 more? Not really, but that's fine. Hey, 2,700, it's more. He's got Fulos in hand. Yeah. Okay, he's got the right height thing to search. Can we just negate whatever he searches? Also, I need to figure out this card. Nice one. I'm not gonna do any summons during your turn. We'll negate just because he could either he's gone. He could link it to a the skill claw card, which can add a field spell, and I don't want to have to negate 2 more cards. Yeah, looking inside the hands, like, let's just see. Can you stop me? Maxx C, away. No, you can't. This card, I'm glad he didn't end on. The fact that he did not end on that card meant I could display a lot better. It was all about just waiting until a Rise Heart did, and if he did not use a Rise Heart at all, I was going to use Institution, move 6 to get Jackal King, pen summon both Jackal Kings, and then I was going to take. No, I wasn't going to take. I don't even think I'd take either. I probably would have just negated the Rise Heart effect mandatory, and then chain the other Jackal King to negate the other one, and then I could just go from there. Oh, okay. This hand is not the best. This hand is very much not the best. If he's got no disruptions, we can do some stuff. Alright. Good thing we have the second one. Just so people know, this is this hands is the exact reason. Why I run Linkweaver. Yo, let's go! Okay. Jackal linked to Linkweaver. Managed to swim back out the Jackal. And then I could link 2 into Electrobite. I could also activate Garuda right then and there, and then trigger Jackal to summon out a Jackal King, and then link 2 into Electrobite, pop the Garuda to add back a Servant or something, scale Servant, link it to Dark Charmer, penal summon out 2. We'd have a lot of counter still. But yeah, this is the exact reason. I don't know why he just scooped there. We link it to Linkweaver, and then manage to trigger summon out, and then we can go Electromite combo. We even get a draw off that too. I kind of want to check here. What was the one I lost against? Yeah, he was just using the water, this and that. And this guy was on Voiceless Voice. Guys, please, let this be it. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours, so... Nope. Alright. This will be a duel to end all duels. I beg you, knight some worthy viewer, then cross the chat is so sad. Knight some worthy viewer. What? You got 41 people watching. This hand is interesting. Okay, so people, if you guys are wondering why I'm not reading chat, it's because it hasn't been updating on my phone. I was wondering, let me go back and start seeing stuff here. I have not been seeing anything on my rank is what? It has not been updated. Chat has not been updating on my stream. Let's see here. Should just ban you. Alright. Maybe I should actually keep. Yeah, you guys have been talking this whole time, and I've not been seeing any of it. So, yeah. Let me mod some people. I voted VF, and he didn't say anything. Yeah, so much of this stuff, I have not been seeing anything. This looks, yeah. Last thing I saw was how many wins do we need, and Zerg said yes. So, yeah. I'm gonna go back and read this. This is like from 20 minutes ago. I'm so sorry, guys. Only 1 comment per turn. I thought you could activate more than 1, though, like if your activation is negated. 2 CGG fun times, like 2 UV losses, Scare Claw Dang. Okay, that was a while ago. 3 minutes, Sneak Keep, Link Bot detected alert. Okay, so I wonder who did that. No mods? Wow, she's coding. As well mod you. And obviously we'll mod you. Alright. Good stew for bot. This one is a loss. Putting my previous duels to more easy. Next one for sure you lose. I just said leave chat to mostly bots with the streamer. Yeah, my phone wasn't updating. I was wondering why no one was talking for the longest time. If you give me Discord, turns it off and we live, doesn't like the noise. I actually agreed to report some players to slow play. Could we get them banned by some Konami auto mod? Nice. Add a mod so we don't have syncy link bots in chats and say. Yeah, I only noticed that, Frank, because you texted me on Discord. I'm like, what's going on Discord? Is it even about to Avada Kedavra the field? Technical loop. Fireworks. Get greedy and end on rise height. Artist Endymion duel. Easy clap. Let's go. Few strong men. No hand trap. Most disturbed person. Your first time chat. I appreciate you being here. Okay, you were locked in. Not locked in. I was looking at my phone to see if people were chatting. It wasn't updating. Wake up a square is winnable unless they drop the funny duel floodgate. Yeah, no. I'm not expecting to win this at all if they just summon out duels. We just go to Zurge. He's def ending on Dark Statue. Dark Statue does nothing to me. It's just duels. Yeah. Okay, I can't activate any cards in hand, so good job. GG's, man. He outplayed me. Got effective ban stable cache. So it's still not updating on my phone. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna restart my phone. Hey, we got to go first. I have to look at the stream through my computer to actually see that people are. Yeah. Dark Statue, like I had Servant Master and 3 Dark Monsters, depends summon them all. Dark Statue was not going to be affecting me, at least not with that hand. Oh wait, not giving up my normal summon. We get called by, so I have more confidence. Actually, if he ashes this, then I will give up my normal summon. But no, like he can ash secrets, and I won't call by it because I got blue boy anyway. We're gonna get the double draw here so that we can start collecting counters and stuff, I will actually. Yeah, there's no better normal summon, I would say. Besides blue board, but I'm thinking if I go bash this can wait out the Jackal for reflection to summon. Nice. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's think here. If I summon out Jacking, activate Jacking King, reflection summon out the Endymion, that's everything in my hand. So I need to keep hand advantage. Okay. Let's do this instead. Yeah. I think I want reflection to summon out Endymion. Because in that case, we can actually... Yeah, we can do some good stuff here. Okay, let's go Jacking effect right now. Yeah, because if I go Basilisk effect, I don't have anything, actually. So I'm going to do this instead. Go Basilisk right now. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, get Tracking to our hand. And then we can activate it again. Now we have a negate on Endymion. And we have some other things. Because, yeah, I'd rather do that right now. We would have counter from the ND is fine. We can go Electromite. Using you and you. Oh yeah, I turned my phone off. Okay, he didn't negate that. He didn't do anything there. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's put Endymion. And let's go Electromite to pop the Jockey King. Add the Endymion back, I mean. Nope. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, bring it on. I was going to link it to Celine, and then I was going to pendulum summon everything back. I think he realized he had one Imperm, and he couldn't use it on Electromite. He thought, okay, I can't win this. Alright, let's check what the deck was using. Oh my goodness. They're still using Deep Area, though, so so cringe. As if your deck wasn't already, like, overpowered enough. Guys, can this next one be it? I need friends in real life. What's happening? It's definitely yelling into the abyss. Yeah, sorry, Zurge. No one was, but now I have 3 mods right now. VF was my only other mod. The Field 1 Master Duel is a 2-player solitaire stage. Need friends in real life. Could this be it, guys? Could this be it? Please let it be it. It's still today. Like, it's not past midnight yet. Can we end when it's not midnight? This is it. I can feel it. Let's see. Do we win the coin toss? But probably not. This guy's already Master 1. He's already Master 1! Why? Is he gonna be unstunned like the last person who was... Oh. Okay. He took way too long to give him the thing for him it. Well, DK because the other mod VS swapped a Cap Shadow, got to mod his new primary. Did I not mod the new account? I thought I did. Not bad. But, like, this would be a great going first hand. Against Disruptions, I don't know. Hopefully he bricked. Is this horse stun? It's 40 cards. Well, 42 cards. This might be horse stun. Got low cards in here. No, oh, okay, that is... Gatekeeper word warning. Wait to this spell. Okay. Maybe not. Lionheart. Oh, this is gonna be fun. We shall see if he's got it out to the Jackal on field. Oh. Wait, is he just gonna end on this? Desires. If he just ends on this, then I'm good. But like, obviously, if he flips anti-spell, then that's gonna be annoying. It's for Rude Awakening, so Village is in for Rude Awakening. I mean, I've gotten Village before, and then they went IP Masquerena into SP to banish Jackal. So it's not like the Village does nothing against me. We'll see. Okay. Fortunately, I was supposed to use secrets to search that. Now I have one less spell card activation. Yeah, look at that. Like I said, like it's not like Village does nothing against me. It does this, and then I lose because I can't use spell cards. Gatekeepers are cringe. They did chill the game. Yeah, I know. They're Master 1. They still want to use Floodgates. It doesn't make any sense to me. This is the second time I went against someone in Master 1 already who's just used Floodgates. Because now he just summons out any Horuses that he goes for game. Yeah, Village was not in for a Rude Awakening that time. Yep. So yeah, that wasn't the game. Usually you can, basically, most of the time with this game, you go into a game with 0% chance of winning. Yeah. If you used Tikaboo, I still would have been fine. Because I just use all my spell card activations, and I'll link Jackal into link Rebo, and then I could go with someone out Endymion. And then I can use link Rebo and Endymion to go into SP Little Knight. You go first, people said. Yeah. Is this where I team rank all the way back to Master 5? This guy's in Master 1 already too. They're only putting me against people to Master 1 and giving them the coin tosses. Is it just gonna, like, floodgates, Master 1 people, floodgates every single game now? Like, that's not a bad hand. That's actually a good hand. But can I use anything? Because, like, that last hand was also really good. Still thinks this is okay. I mean, they think that if you get turn skipped or something, it's your fault. Like Decade was using doing a tournament there, and in the tournament, oh wow, this feels. He said, goes, yeah, we have gimmick puppets going first here. It goes, now Konami says that this is bailouts because it's your fault for not opening a hand trap. Dude bricked. Double Fool Los, Duel starting. He's got one card in hand. That Double Fool Los. Oh, it's this deck. I'm not worried about this deck. If I could draw called by, I'll be super hyped up. Unless that back row, that card in his hand is not a back. Dude's super hyped up bricked. Oh wait, yeah, he still can link Duel Star away. Boy, oh. This is a Rorodon. Now, if you don't play hand traps, it's really hard to rank up. Master 1 guys just try to stop Master 2 from breaching Master 1 with stun. Yeah, little monkeys can do a better job balancing this tank, dudes. Dude, darkness from the Open up Double Fool Los, but he went first. Oh, we'll see what you end on. This is basically... Am I going against Anomaly? Rorodon was not where I was thinking this was going. Well, yeah, the moment he summoned a board blocker, I knew exactly what was going on. Yep, okay, so 2 unknowns in hand. Oh! That's a great draw. Is he hoping to summon out a card on my turn? Last card in hand is Maxx C, right? I know, this is weird, like... Ash, okay. Okay, I do not like where he has with that Synchro Monster. I'm gonna take control. Thank you. And now we can do it again. This resolves? Maxx C, right? Yep. But say if this resolves, then summon Jack King and he can't do anything anymore, but yeah. He opened up, by the way. He opened up a double Fuelos and Maxx C. No, we just win. We just OTK through this. Garuda? Wait, Garuda. That was not the right card. It's fine. We'll just normal summon you. I thought that was Basilisk, and I had a Garuda instead. It's fine. We just use that as a normal summon. Just make sure that we can go for game. GG easy. How's it going today, Shadow? We have been doing really well today, and we've gotten to our rank up game twice. Hopefully soon to be 3 times. Right. Do this. Instead of setting up for a pen summon, we don't really have much to pen summon here. So I'm just gonna set up for, yeah. I'm just gonna Endymion pop and then go for game. Yep. Make sure I don't misplay. It's getting late. I don't want to be to the misplay stage. Oh, okay. It's fine. I was like, I should have used Magister first so I could get an extra counter, but I think we'll be alright. Attack I got 7,000. Okay, that was weird. No, you don't. We already used Citadel. That's kind of my bad. It's okay. I can fix this. I can fix this. We're okay. Or counters, because even if I am if I misplayed and go, oh, I don't have a Soviet left in deck, I will just add a scale instead. I was gonna go for Abductor, but I don't have Abductor either. Where is she? Oh, I guess I didn't go for Abductor. Did I already Pendulum Summon too? I'm confused. What did I Pen Summon? Oh, wait. Oh, is it because... Okay. I don't have... I was supposed to add Abductor. I'm misplaying right now. It gave me the option to add Abductor too, didn't I? I don't know what. Yeah. Well, I got access code. I don't know why I did. Yeah, no, that was way worse than it needed to be. Like that was what I did 2 misplays there. I was supposed to add Abductor, and I added Bash this, thinking it doesn't matter. No, I was supposed to do that so I can get that extra 1,000 attack points. That was way worse than it had to be. Okay. Can I get this last win, please? I'm getting actually kind of tired. You're panicking too much? I don't know if it's panicking too much. I wasn't panicking at all that last game. I just kept on thinking I had plays and I was like, yeah. Excuse me? What? Okay, that means the opponent's on 10 pie? Guys, we actually want a coin toss in the last game. Can we get this? I don't care if it's as anticlimactic as possible. Can we just get this win? Why don't you love me, Dad? I'll be anything you want me to be. Now, I could pen summon out the Jackal King right now, but I don't want to. Oh, what? Any disruptions? Anyone disruptions in the chat? You want to draw? No draw. I could pen summon right now, but I'm gonna not do that. Guys, is there any disruptions that he is this not? Ooh, that was loud in my ear. Someone just donated? This is for the win? I appreciate you, Masuku. Hopefully he doesn't have something to trigger off this. Hopefully he's not hiding his toggle. He's hiding his toggle! Oh my goodness, he wasn't. Go. We can go Crowley, but I don't really want to. Let's go IP. So yeah, I could have penned someone first and then did that, but like from the fact that, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go Jackal King. Probably got a lot of spells he wants to use. Also, he might have Nib. So yeah, we could have ended on a better board if we just pen someone early on. Melodious. I thought it was Drytron for a second. I want him to use a bunch of spells. Can't, you know. Surely that's once per turn. Yes! Oh! Guys, let me see. I'm not secretly on my. Woo! It's over! Oh, 2 hours! Yo! What a record for a Master 1! But that was only one crime, but we got to like our demotion game. We kept going back and forth. Yeah, let me screenshot this. Like, we did it! I'm sorry, I was like, earlier in the streaming stuff, I kept thinking like, maybe this is the season when deviants can't do it. Maybe this is it. Like, no! You critter! Don't be a critter! Oh my goodness. Let's go! I'm sorry, I'm so really happy right now. I kept thinking before, if you guys like look back, when I was such a Debbie Downer before, I'm so sorry for you, guys. I should not have been like, maybe we can't. Like, yes we can, because we just did. This or that. Master proof, good. I gotta go back to all my chats now. Compare you mono DK and count of VFO, true. Where is it? Nice work here. Yo, yeah, VF, we did it! We actually did it! I'm tagging everybody. I'm sorry. I'm tagging everybody. Hang on. The Patrick Star look at it meme. Look at it. Is what I'm thinking of right now. Look at it. God. I'm showing this to every to every chat I'm at, you know, and I'm going.
Yo, look at it! Look at it!
Oh my goodness, streak copyright before. Oh, rest in peace. Okay, let me check on chat right now. The indie Discord is gonna be in shambles. I know, right? Apparently, you're not supposed to be able to get to Master 1 anymore. That's what everyone collectively agreed on. Why for without before the game? Skill issue, go to it. Apparently, go to it was trying to watch, and then it just cut out on him. I'm just thinking that's just a major skill issue on his part. I mean, he is the cybersecurity dude. He uses cybers. You know, he should be on the money with the technology, right? If anyone doesn't know, go to it uses Adagnisters and MathMech. So he's all about cybers and stuff. So his network should be fine. So it's 2 hours for a single rank. Oh yeah. 9 vaccine, no problem. Indeed. Let's see for a single rank. Let me read the go through chat. Hang on. No, let's go SP. Yeah. I was gonna go SP. Now I'm thinking that I was eventually gonna go Apollo probably if I needed to, but I think that we were good here. And by him, hang on, Heart of the Cards guide him. Surge, I think it's your Heart of the Cards that guided me to victory, yo. And can you think about it? I had not had much time in Master Rank. Like, correct me if I'm wrong here, but in Master Rank, there was not a single time when I went, if we would have had Beyond the Pendulum, we would have had a play here. There was one time this entire rank climb from Diamond 5 to Master 1 where I said, okay, we could have gone Beyond the Pendulum. And then after I said that, I said, well, we would have had the same exact negates as this one. So this whole rank climbing Beyond the Pendulum was not going to be helpful for me. So, like, I'm glad I stuck with this. No need to change the deck list at all. It's a good one. The Maxx. Yeah. So we got it. That was close. That Electrobite, when Electrobite got stopped by the Herald, I'm like, uh-oh, did we just lose? We just threw, didn't we? Because I could have just penciled in 2 Jackal King and then went and serve it, summon out Endymion, and then I could have got Electrobite, and then maybe not, you know? Or I could have just summoned out Endymion. I call it 2 Jackal Kings, Endymion, and then, oh yeah, I would have linked away serve it and Endymion for IP, and then managed to summon back out. So it would have been Magister, Endymion, Jackal King, and IP. And we would have did all that without using a monster effect. So he wouldn't have been able to use his Herald. So, yeah. YouTube, you kidnapped me. Zeo, easy clap. The streak lives. Yo, Wizas, we appreciate you for being here. You were here since the start. You were actually the first person, one of the first people here. He's live. Nice work. I brought some luck here. Yep. So this will maintain the Endy propaganda master meta. Yep. The Endy Discord is going to be in shambles. Are we done for today? I think so. I think 2 hours is fine, I think. There was one guy who reached Master 1 every season with Hero deck that has 0 negates, so Endymion can do it, definitely. You talk about it, he has no hand traps? Eroticus, I said before, I'll give you my luck. Oh, you did. I saw that, Zerge. You said you give me my luck. You said Heart of the Cards, I think. But yes, feels good. Yeah, honestly, it's midnight where I am. It's 5 minutes to midnight, and I honestly don't think I really want to stay up too much later. If I do, it's probably just with playing Monster Hunter, I think. I gotta take a break, because this game, I don't know, like, we had so much Debbie Downer moments in the last few, which I think, once again, I apologize for, that I'm thinking, like, oh, when they said Cashier was coming, they're gonna lock 4 scales, this will be the last thing for Endymions. I said, when Naturio comes, it's the last. Then when Diabels comes, it's the last thing. Then I said, with the 9 Maxx Cs, this may very well be the last stream, that last time Endymions can make it Master 1. No, we got it here. So maybe we could just come to the conclusion that there's going to be nothing that stops this deck from getting Master 1. Can I get a hoot? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just really excited right now. Stream Monster Hunter. I play Monster Hunter on my PS5, so Probably not. And I'm almost done with Monster Hunter. I'm actually almost... I'm gearing up to beat Fatalis on my own, soloing Fatalis, if anyone is interested in that. I'm like right at the end of that. But for people who are watching this right now on YouTube and stream, this is the deck list. It's the same deck list that we've been using for the last 2 years. Yeah. Basically, when Ishizu Tier came out, when it was completely Tier 0, we added in Basilisk. And that was the last major update to it. Before, like, a couple seasons ago, we added in 1 Talents. And that's it, just 1 Talents in it. And it's been doing that. So ever since the last 2 years, it's been the exact same deck list, except obviously Unicorn for SP. But everything in the main deck has been the exact same. We did take out Avamax for 1 season for Lingaribo when the Ibli lock was happening all the time. But we put it back in. Still haven't had any games but won by Avamax. But also, I don't think Beyond the Pendulum was going to be any help for this climate either. And I think it's just better that this deck, if you see Beyond the Pendulum in the extra deck, you'd be like, oh, he used that a lot. Like, no. Like, people get so confused when they don't see Beyond the Pendulum. And if I do put Beyond the Pendulum in, they're gonna assume that I use her in all my climbs. And I'm thinking, no, as long as she's not in the deck, people are gonna realize that she's not as helpful, at least to this version. Which is why I still don't even want to put her in, just in case. Because I still stand by, I don't think she's as good for Endymions as she could be. Now, she is good if you want to use Majesty Pegasus. Majesty Pegasus, where are you? If you're using this card, which, like, I always like saying, okay, floodgates are like, you know, skill or anything. But when droplets is guaranteed, like, go ahead. I will encourage you. 1 village, because Tenpai should not be getting their free wins against you. I only just didn't want to use village, because I want people to see at Master Meta that demons don't need it to get to Master 1. But if you're getting tired of getting droplet in every single game, run her. Go ahead. Go Beyond the Pendulum, special summon, add her to the hand, Pendulum summon her, and get village. Like, I'm giving you my blessing. Now, if Droplet stops becoming guaranteed in the hand, if Konami stops giving Droplet in every opening hand, like they have been doing, and they're still using this to try to floodgate your opponent, like, you don't need to do that. Like, come on. But yeah, as far as I know, you go ahead, floodgate your opponents with village, because it's just kind of dumb when they're just babying Tenpai like that. 8 hours, 8 hours. No, thank you. No, thank you. Theme Chronicle event. I don't think I'm going to go with Theme Chronicle event. Yeah, that Theme Chronicle event last time, that took me, like, I think 4 hours. And I'm not in the mood to stay up till 4 in the morning. Now, do catch me wrong. I did do that thing where I didn't stream on one of those Saturdays. And I said I was going to make up that stream. So I'm most likely going to be streaming again sometime this week before Saturday. Before Saturday next week. Maybe I'll stream Friday. Maybe I'll stream Wednesday. It could be a Wednesday stream. It's much more likely not going to be Thursday. Though, I'm thinking if I do stream Wednesday, I'm going to do it earlier in the morning. So that when I'm done, I can go raid Evo Sketch. You know, wouldn't that be cool? So, not confirmed right now. But we could plan for a Wednesday stream in the future. And if that doesn't work, Wednesday morning. And if that doesn't work, then I'll probably go Wednesday afternoon. So I'm thinking that's going to be the next day I go live, and I'll do the Theme Chronicle event. I'd love to see you get carded by Fatalis for the next 2 hours. Okay, honestly, my brother actually told me that he went against Fatalis against soloing Fatalis, and he beat her on an 8th try for that. So, I don't know. I've gotten pretty good at Monster Hunter the last couple months, so I think that I could be okay soloing her. Or him. I don't know what Fatalis' gender is. I just said it was useless. Okay, I didn't know what that was, thing. Don't leave us, boss. We master 1 by skill, not floodgate. Exactly. The funny thing you say that about that was us. When I'm watching, Decade's tournaments, you know, all those top 16s, unfortunately I have not been able to join because my boss keeps putting me on work every Sunday. And he even wants to give me, full time, which means I'm not going to be able to even join anymore. Though I could join on, those Thursdays where the pack opening happens, but the reason I have not been joining at all any of those, 16s is because I've been put on my work schedule every single Sunday again. He had talked to me before about getting me off Sundays, you know, every other Sunday, so I could go in the climb every 2 weeks, you know, go in the tournament. But now he put me out every single Sunday, saying if you want to get full time, then you're gonna have to get on working Sunday. I'm like, okay, well, what am I gonna do? Say no, do not put me on full time because I want to get floodgated or debarriered or droplet. Like, think about it logically. I can't just say no to work hours just because I want to just join a tournament there. But if there is a the pack opening, you know, that happens on Thursdays that I do not work. I've never put on Thursday schedules. Then I will try to do that if I'm honestly can get to my station, because sometimes I can't. I don't think next month, February, the first week in February, I won't be able to do any streaming at all. So not that week because my family is going on a vacation. So I can't really do that. But which is good that I had to stream today because I can actually upload 2 streams now doing that. So you'll see me uploading some streams doing that. I'll have them set to schedule them. And you'll probably see this on YouTube. I think February 7th or so. That's probably the when that's gonna happen. And I don't get back until like February 8th. But we love you, DZ. What's gonna happen with DZ? New work content. By the way, plans to stream tomorrow. I have to work only a few things now. Oh, VF is also gonna stream. You guys don't know VF. Wait, hang on. Yeah, you're right. I guess I didn't mod VF. So we could always just ban him anyway. Okay, VF, you're a mod again. VF had another account that I modded, and then he got this account. Yeah, another vacation. Yeah. Last vacation was like 3 months ago, and it's a family vacation. The last one that I had to Iceland was only 2 people, my sister and me. This one I barely wanted to plan for it, so we're all going as a group. Woo! Indeed, yep. Our first night is back, baby. Your first night? I guess VF was the first one I modded. What was I saying? What was I saying? I was in the middle of saying something. I don't think it was Monster Hunter related. That I would probably stream Wednesday. Oh yeah, I think about tournaments. If it's on for Thursdays, and I'm able to do it, I will be joining again, to try to do those tournaments. But unfortunately, I'm working every Sundays, so I can't actually join those anymore. But if it's on Thursday, that's the one time I can. So it's gonna be back to just a once a month kind of a thing. Though I was the reason why I brought the DK stuff up in the first place is because whenever I'm watching someone duel and they use a floodgate, I automatically start rooting for the opponent. Like if I'm seeing someone use Brandon, I'm like, "Ooh, Brandon's cool. Brandon is cool." And then they send the Triple D Floodgate Requiem. I'm like, okay, I'm rooting for the opponent. I don't want you to win anymore. And then if I'm seeing Labyrinth, I'm like, okay, I can root here. And then they flip Deviary, I'm like, I'm rooting for the opponent. So if anyone sees this deck, they're not going to see Village and go, okay, I'm not rooting for you anymore. Like, you can get behind this deck. It's an underdog deck. Like, I'm not using overpowered Floodgates, which is another one of those reasons, like, that I do not want to add Village to the list. I got close to considering it, like, should I just use Village? I'm like, nah, and demons don't need it. And yeah, they very well don't need it. Mods, Tristan's... Search? Maybe not. You've only been a mod for, what, 10 minutes? Mods bad. I haven't had a vacation in 25 years. That's not true, VF. You're having a vacation right now from work. I'm so sorry, that was a low blow. Everybody go check out the new video. Exactly. There you go. Commemorative art dropped in the ND Discord. Nice. We'll do that after. Guys, deeply. I'm so sorry, VM. Okay, yeah, but yes, good on reminding us. Let me actually just go send the link here. You guys, we got 30 people watching right now. You guys can go check that out. I just uploaded it in the middle of streaming. VF and I worked on it for the last couple of like, my mind stopped working for some reason. What's going on right now? Weeks or days. Yeah, we started after I got Master Diamond 5. And that's out right now. I'm actually gonna just share it right now if people want to check it out. Let us know your thoughts on it. If there's any like memes that were like not really that good or didn't make any sense, do let us know because we want to make sure we know. It's circular jump scale, beautiful. Yeah, you guys are enjoying it. You guys are watching it already. It is a good one, you know. And we will be working on another one here. Hopefully we can get that out by the 31st, I'm thinking. That's 10 days from now. It's so realistic. Exactly. It's circular. It's because circular jump scare was a running joke. Whenever in like the last couple of streams, when I tactics to look at the opponent's hand and it was circular, people like I saw circular in the hand. It was like circular jump scare. So that's what started it. That's what prompted that for a meme here. I normally would want to raid someone, but I don't really see anyone that I've raided before on right now. I don't think, yeah, neither is Anomaly. So I guess, you know, you guys can just, I'll just set you guys up to watch the video, you know. I'll grade myself. But go check out that video. I will be calling it for now. I'm still working on your LOL. You're still working on your LOL? What is your LOL, Zerge? Shoot, watch the video on your stream. Okay, so I set up my stream to only capture Master Duel stuff, which is why when I'm checking, you know, setting it to other Discords and checking the stream, you only see the Master Duel screen. So, yeah, reaction content, reacting to my own stuff. I'm not Bo Burnham. He's the one who reacted to his own stuff. But yeah. If anyone has any questions to the deck list and whatnot, feel free to ask it if you're watching this on YouTube. Go ahead and make a comment about it, make a timestamp on any plays that I made, because sometimes it makes these plays that I don't want to explain, but like there's usually to play around some certain stuff or in preparation for a future move. So don't hesitate to ask about that. I usually answer this deepest stuff, and if you're asking about Astrograph, don't. Please just don't. Your video, bro? Oh, you're strictly working on your video. Watch the video stream. you met yours? Oh, yeah. Okay, you're watching your... Yeah, Zerge also makes the videos, if you want to check him out. I don't know him, I don't have your link here, but... Yeah. You can find him. He's used, actually, you used my necklace, so why don't you use Chronograph? Mods, ban him! Okay, sorry. Yeah. Zerge actually utilized, I'm trying to say used and utilized at the same time, my deck list for the Duels Cup and got to the max level in like 3 hours. So yeah, he can do some good stuff with the deck. And that everybody in a little group decided to make content. Mission Source is good, why don't you use it? Why don't I use it is because most of my hands are only Pedalums. So Souls cannot send Pedalums, and if Souls gets negated after I've set 1 card, it's basically a -2. If I set 2 cards, it's a -3. And I do not want that. If Blue Boy gets negated, I just use a normal summon. I lose nothing. Souls gets negated, I'm going minus like crazy. And I do not want to send Citadel Institution. As you could have seen on the Great Climb, Citadel Institution are incredible for follow-up, you know? And if they out the entire board, I can use these cards to keep right back into it. Yeah. I do not want to get rid of Citadel Institution. There's nothing good. And usually you want to use Souls to send hard once per turn cards that you already use. But Upstart is not once per turn. It's Into the Void is not once per turn. Combine is not once per turn. Neither is Institution, if you know what I mean. You can still activate another one if you draw into it. Secrets, Desires, Mastery, Bestiary, and Talents are all already 1 at 1, so you wouldn't have used it yet. It's only Mastery, the only card in the entirety of the deck that is hard once per turn that Souls would be useful with sending. So yeah, there's so many factors to not wanting Souls. I just don't think it's that worth it. Don't think it's worth it. If you're using a lot of other hard to turn cards, you know, then yeah, because you can search it off of Abductor, I'm aware. But with all these, I don't want to send away Into the Void and Upstart to draw into 2 Pedalums that I can't activate. I don't want to send away Conby in case my opponent has something else. I know Conby's still a good disruption for the opponent's turn. I'd rather just activate the spells, you know. So yeah. Souls is just, I don't think Souls is that good. Now, if Souls, like I said this before, if Magician Souls, people should know what I'm talking about. But if he's destroyed spell trap cards to draw that many, instead of sending to the graveyard, I would run triple. Absolutely triple instantly. So that I could pop the scales and draw one, basically like Electromite, except I don't get another pendulum back. Because I think this deck is lacking a lot of cards that, what's the word? It's lacking cards that, you know, replace the scales. Like if Service gets ashed, okay, well now it becomes extremely difficult to win. Your opponent has to have like no other disruptions. Because you have to now start working against yourself to fix your board by removing the Cerberus. So I think the deck needs more. That's why Electromite popping cards in the scale is like the only thing that does it. But then you have Bashes that can help by putting Cerberus back in hand. But this deck needs more cards that can pop cards and add. So if Souls had the ability to destroy it, it would work, but I would love to use it. But he can't work on Pedalum, so I don't like using that. Toy box, yeah, Toy box is this. You can send 1 face down card, you control the grave and destroy that monster, not that one. Destroy up to 2 cards in Spell Trap Grid Zone. And that's it. If it said destroy up to 2 cards in Spell Trap Grid Zone and then draw that many cards, I would say yes, I'll use it. But it doesn't, it just destroys. So if you use this card to pop your scale, you're going -2. I don't think that's... People compared it to Toy Box as well. I think I've had this discussion. It's just not good. As the other anti-player use Trick Game, you not use because Citadel? Yeah. So there were 3 reasons to not use Trick Game. Well, like I said, I am in love with Citadel. I think it's a great card. It's just a little frustrating when I draw double copies of it. But even when I do draw double, I usually make use of both. Like, I trigger Servant, and then I use the other Citadel, and I use Abductor. And Citadel is excellent going second because you don't have to put a monster on the field. You can now just use Citadel. Now you can use all your Mythical Beast cards in scale and keep getting counters, so you can then Endymion pop. So I just love having Citadel there. I do not want to go Citadel and then go Upstart and then draw the Chicken Game. Now I gotta send Citadel to the graveyard to just get a draw off of it. And then I'm using all those counters in Citadel. Or, you know, I just don't use Chicken Game and now it's a brick in the hand. And the opponent gets a draw off of it if you don't destroy it. And people say just to use a Endymion to pop it. Like, yes, that could work, but also a lot of the times you're under Maxx C and you kind of don't want to use a Endymion skill effect. You kind of just want to pen something about the field. And if you are penciling out, you don't give your opponent a draw. But if you have Chicken Game, you either give your opponent a draw off of the Maxx C because you're Endymion something, or you give your opponent a draw off of the Chicken Game. And the main thing is I don't want to draw into Chicken Game after using Citadel instead of the graveyard. Into the Void is different because a lot of the times if I do draw into it when I don't have enough cards in hand, I can still make it work because Institution can search, Abductor can search if it's already there, and Electromite, if you have Into the Void and you're able to use Electromite, you automatically can use the Void again. So Void is not so terrible, but I have had situations where I did not want to use the Void anymore. I wanted another card because I hated giving up my hand. But Chicken Game is just, I do not like conflicting with Citadel. If Chicken Game was like a normal spell, or like maybe even a continuous spell, activate that and then use the effect that both players can use, I'd use it. Like, activate the continuous spell, draw a card. That does still clog up your back row, which could be annoying. But with the field spell, I do not like conflicting with Citadel. I think you should only be running one type of field spell in the deck. Unless it's like, nah, I think you should only be running one. If you want to keep that spell face up, then yes. Unless you're Anomaly, then you can run 9 field spells in the deck and not open up any one of them. And then there's that duel you used all 3. Did I off? Oh, wait, what? All 3? Shots fired. Oh, thanks. Yeah, shots fired, exactly. Anomaly, the final Anomaly uses like 9 field spells in his deck and doesn't open up any of them ever. All 3. You saying all 3 village? Are you saying one time I used Village, Citadel, and Chicken Game, or because this is also Decker Valley? I'm not sure which 3. What would you consider to be the best version of Endymion? That's a tough question, because the thing I like to say is I've designed my deck to go both first and second. I don't like using any cards like Dark Ruler no more. I didn't like Talons for the longest time until the Maxx C became guaranteed. Now we have Fuelos, so that's gonna be yeah, much more likely. I said I don't like using Talons before because it doesn't always have the guarantee to go off, but hand traps are everywhere, and so is Maxx C, so Talents is good. But I don't want to use cards like Harpist of the Duster, Wijaki, Dark Ruler, any of those cards, because if I go first, they're bricks. And I also don't want to use any going first specific cards, like Village is another word, though usually if it's Senpai it's different, or other trap cards that, like, I briefly thought, what if we had Dark Eradicator, Epidemic Virus, you know? So that you can see the opponent's hand, whatever. But I want every single card in this deck to be useful going first and useful going second. And so far, every card is useful going first and second. So I think, I don't know, it kind of feels arrogant to say my version is the best version of the deck. I know Astrograph variants can be strong, but like I said, the Astrograph is a crutch. So deck doesn't need it. I know, I think there's different ways to use it, but most, like, we have Skystriker versions and we used to have the Jargon version. I don't know, I don't really think there's a strongest version. I think there are versions that are not strong, like, at all. Like, I don't think the Runic version is gonna be that good at all. But I don't know. I think my version's really strong, though. I think it's really strong. I love that Shadow automatically answers my souls and completely missed the rest of the context. Souls question. Are you joking about souls? Bash is bad, why do you use it? Miana's good, why do you use it? Alright, Frank, you're just trolling now, I see. 3 days, single digit. Asher got best card. Okay, I was explaining so much. Mission Souls is good, why do you use it? Village beats Stunpine, why don't you use it? Asher is good, why don't you use it? Yeah, I see. Frank is just spamming. I've been neglecting your comments the whole time. Maybe I should have continued to. Because I played from the second I woke up to the time I went to bed. But Scope on Surge. Stunpine is good, why don't you use it? You know, maybe I should use Stunpine. It's almost like a chat command for each of these questions would be answer these questions. You're right. Anyone know how to do chat commands? I would love to put those on. See other, yeah, let me see here. If you could have one new super card, what would you like to do? Basically, what does Endymion need support-wise going forward? Assuming they ever get any more support. Okay, comment. Link with Spellcast from Daring and Citadel effect. Nope, that's wrong. I was talking about that before. That would be really cool with the Link 1 Spellcast support downward. If I could choose one card to add to Endymions, they need interaction for the opponent's turn. They need it. Unfortunately, it's just that with I said before, there were some games that you join in and you've already lost the game because Konami has decided to give your opponent everything they need and not give you any counters to it. But like the only way that Endymions can stop with the automatic surrenders, like against Mathmech or against plants or maybe against Gimp Puppets, you know, because there were some duels you log in, you see the opponent, you're like, okay, well, there were some decks that you need hand traps in order to figure out how to face them. If I could give Endymions hand trap of Endymion, yeah, exactly. If I could give Endymions one support card. There was a person in the Endymion channel for the Master Meta that actually suggested this, and I read it. I'm like, that actually is perfect. It's I think they said it was like a level 7 spellcast or something. It said if your opponent activates a spell card or effect, you can special summon this card from your hand, and then if this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon one monster from your deck that can hold a spell counter, and then place a spell counter on each card. So, yeah. That way, if your opponent uses a spell card, you can use that effect to summon out himself, and then use this effect to summon out Draco King, and they both get a counter. Or you can summon out Endymion, and they both get a counter. And it gives you a negate whichever one you need for your opponent's turn. You can even summon out Reflection, and because they both get a counter, Reflection gets a chance to activate to bounce. So, yeah. If that was a card, I would run 3 copies of it, because even if it's reactive, quote-unquote, to your opponent, but even if you are able to summon it, it's not like you summon this card from your hand, and then if you do summon from deck, it's you summon this card, and then if this card is normal special summon, you can special summon from deck. So even if it's you're going first, you could still try to use Servant to summon it out from your deck, and then use that to summon another one from deck. Or if you have Reflection, you summon that out. That one could also summon another card out. But the fact that it gives you some kind of interaction during your opponent's turn in archetype hand trap, that would be great, I would think. So that's the thing that I think Endymion needs, like absolutely needs. The first top of the top thing is some way that you can use interaction for your opponent's turn without ruining ratios. Like, oh yeah, just use Maxx C. Like, yeah, then you draw what? Servant, Magister, Maxx C, and then Citadel. Like, okay, if that Maxx C was a spell card, you could go Servant, Citadel, Magister, and then that spell card, and trigger Servant, and then you can start playing. But if it's Maxx C, well, you can't do anything. You just pass your turn. Like, you cannot use hand traps in the deck, otherwise you are going to brick. You're not going to be able to have enough spell cards, because every card in the deck, in the hand, needs to work with each other in order for you to pop off. But if you were able to add a card that works in the deck regularly, and also provides stuff for your opponent's turn, then that would be great. And like I said, that's only the monster effect that I mentioned, by the way. If you had a spell effect that could boost like consistency, like something easy like Bash Discs, like you could skill this card, pop it to draw a card or something, then like even then it wouldn't be a brick at all. So actually this wouldn't be that difficult. The monster effect could be a hand trap, and the scale effect could be consistency booster. Konami is lacking. Oh my goodness. That'd be pretty fire. No, actually, I think if we fire, Electrobite's pretty fire. She's pretty fire. This one's pretty light. Pretty light. But unfortunately, I think Endymion's pretty dark. Double Jackal, don't forget, lol. Speaking of support, are you going to make use of the support spell when it comes out? That's a good question. Let me look down to see if there's any other things. Softwood's Return would be fire. Bounce it and bring it back. Oof. Okay, Softwood's Return. It should... I think it should say you can only special summon this card once Return. Because, like, Servant, Magister, Aerial Reflection all have that restriction. That one should be... You shouldn't be able to, yeah. Shouldn't be able to, continuously spam it, and, like, that's a healthy restriction on the card, I think. Oh yeah, the scale effect could also say, like, if this card is enough, you can special summon this card from your... Yeah, The scale effect could even say you can remove 3 counters, especially this card from your scale. And then, obviously, when it's in the scale, it's a monster effect, can summon from deck. And you might think, like, okay, that's just Servant 2.0. Well, yes, this card can be impermed if it's summoned in the field. Servant cannot. She can just summon straight from the deck. So, that scale effect could be doing that as well. And, yeah. I think scale is just so much to summon this card. And that's all it needs to do. Like, I would run 3 copies of that, that'd be great. It only reaction if your opponent activates a spell card or effect. So if they do that, if they just had monsters, then it wouldn't do much. So there is a way to counter it. It's not like, oh, you do anything, you breathe, I have a negate. Like, you can hold off on using spells. People do that all the time to counter Endymions. You can move 3 spell counters from this card, especially this card, and activate 1 field or could use spell from your deck that you can place spell counter on. You place a spell counter each. Was the guy that ND Disc did? If you activate it from your deck, you don't get the counters though. There's been other cards that have that same interaction, like what's her name? It's the zombie one that says, I think it's Banshee. Banshee. The ruling with Banshee is says you can banish card, activate 1 zombie world directly from your deck. If you do that, you don't get counters for it. I've been in scenarios they activated the zombie world and I didn't get counters for it. I think the same thing happened with Metaverse. Metaverse is another example. Activate or add it to your hand. You don't get counters when you activate it. And I think I've like been in heated moments. I try to use Metaverse in my deck, in my side deck in locals, you know. And using this card, I realized like, okay, no, just use Terraforming. I wanted to use it as an extra way to get Village out because people love deciding droplets and Dark Willow against you. And I think Village in side deck is not as bad. Village in main deck with your only goal to Floodgate is annoying, but using it to counter the uncountable cards like Super Volley and stuff, I think it's probably not that bad. But controls a monster, you can specify the card from the scale. From the scale, I mean, oh, that's the scale. Okay. For this card, and activate 1 field from deck if you do. So you're saying that the scale effect of the monster is remove 3 counters, summon this card from this scale, and then activate a field spell, and then when this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon a monster from your deck. That is so strong. And I don't even want to call it overpowered because Konami has no sense of balance. So yeah, put this card. Honestly, if Konami made that card, I feel as though Endymions would just. I'm not gonna say they won't struggle anymore, but they would be back up to the same level of like. I've often said in my TCG locals, I said, why do I have to play without Electrify? Where I have to try 10 times as hard as somebody who doesn't even know how to play the game and still wins. There's this person who was using Labyrinth at my locals who tried to use Solemn Judgment on Endymion's monster effect in the extra deck. I'm like, that doesn't work. I'm like, okay, you tacked over Endymion with the Lady Labyrinth. I use Endymion to search a normal spell. He said Solemn Judgment. I'm like, that does not work. Like, it's not just like, oh yeah, maybe you just misread it. I think it's this guy just is so used to Judgment being saying no to anything. And so when a monster is summoned or spell check is activated, not when a monster effect is activated. So like, I think this guy's just super used to just flipping Judgment and saying no to anything that he hasn't had to like go through each of the scenarios that happen. There's also someone else using what's the card's name? Wave King Caesar. This card, and I used Jockey King Scale Effect, and he goes, okay, I'll use Caesar to negate. I'm like, it doesn't negate because it's a spell effect. You know, like okay, he doesn't know the rule. Like he goes, it negates anything. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's a spell effect. It's not a spell activation. It doesn't work that way. Like, it's a unique thing, but the fact that he just said it negates anything is like, he's super used to his cards just doing whatever he wants them to do. I'm like, why does this game reward people for not reading? That's fine. That's what I think. Metaverse without can be used for Tri-Mid deck. That would be cool. Maybe someone should tell Evo Sketch that. Because he's using Tri-Mids in the Theme Chronicle event. It's not OP with all the stuff Konami puts out these days. Exactly, I would agree. Maybe just these 12 cards special from scale and place a count on every card you can. So it's like a Mandragola. People don't know what Mandragola is. Yes, I use the original Endymion structure deck. Okay, it's a Mandragola, not Mandragola. This one. Place like on each hits a card that you can place a spell card on. I mean, it's a good effect, but it's it gotta do something else. Like, Servant's effect is Mandragola 2.0. And I used that this stream. I used it to counter D-Shifter, get everything else. So, oh yeah, someone asked me earlier, what would How would it be if they actually retrade all of the OG spell counter cards, like Marionette, Magical Marionette, this card, or Blast Magician? You know, like if they gave retrains to all these cards, because they only gave one to Abductor. But I think that'd be the phenomenal, because this is my first deck ever, spell counters. I mean, it's already phenomenal that spell counters are a competitive mechanic nowadays, but if they made the original spell counter cards, like, actually, like, newer versions, I'd be super happy. I think that'd be super cool. So yeah, that's that. But that's the main thing. I think you were saying earlier there was a card that people were talking about, a Link 1 spellcaster points downward, which would be great. It would allow me to remove Link Kuibo and Artemis from the deck for that card, because both of their jobs would be fulfilled. Like, I don't really summon Link Kuibo that much, but that Link Kuibo play earlier, like, I was actually gonna summon Link Kuibo and actually make use of it and start coming off because of it. But it is clogging up so piece of the extra deck. But the fact that scenarios like that happen is what I don't want to, is why I don't want to part with it, because there's actually, it's not terribly unlikely, even though I actually haven't had it happen in a while, it's not terribly unlikely to get a scenario where you can search, you have Citadel, Magister, and Institution, you know, like that's not unlikely hand. Get Jackal linked away so you can trigger Magister. Now, if there was a link one that pointed downward, if I have Knowledge in hand, I could just go for that one. Or if I have the Jackal thing, I could just go for Link Kuibo. It would allow me to put another card in the extra deck. Yeah. Good old Linky helping us. Pendulum Gemini, make it happen. I was wondering if they're ever going to put in Pendulum Link monsters. Because they put in Ritual, obviously, you know, but the Odd-Eyes one. Well, imagine a Pendulum Link. Like, you link some with this card, and then this card is destroyed and put it in your scale. That would be pretty cool, though. He's sick to have the original Endymion be trained, too, like Crusader and Rogue. Please don't remind me about Rogue. Rogue was made after these cards. They intentionally made it bad. Like, I made the joke that Rogue of Endymion is called Rogue because he has no place in the deck. He's Rogue. Oh, boy. So, yeah. But yeah, that hand trap Endymion effect, that is the best. Like, that is the best idea for an Endymion support card that I could think of. I think VF asked earlier today why if I was gonna use that new Thor's Hammer. I think I will. Yes, I think it's a good card. The fact, if it was just the effect, like, banish a card in the field, that's really helpful. But if it was just that effect, it would not be good enough, because it does not help you with consistency stuff. But the fact that you can either choose to banish a card in the field, or you could summon a boss from extra deck or graveyard. I think, like, okay, if the scenario arises, you can banish a card, but if you're not in that scenario, you can do something else. I will indeed want a copy of it. I was thinking we're going to run 2, but like I said, I think the deck list is just really good as is already. So I was just thinking, like, I could run 2, but what would I take out for it? I'm thinking when that card comes to Master Duel, I'm going to be taking out 1 copy of Magister. So I'm going to be running 1 Magister, because I tend to search it when I need it, you know? A lot of the times, same with Abductor, which is why I dropped it down to 1 as well. I just search Abductor when I need her. So I think Magister could work pretty well at 1. Oh, as well. So I would probably drop Magister to 1 when that happens, when Thor's Hammer comes out. And if there's any other way to put, I don't know, Jackal at 2 is not bad. I like double Jackal, because a lot of times I start with Outfit it, and then I want to search it as well, so I can Nova Summon it and then get Jackal and pop it. It puts a card in extra deck as well. But like, if there's a really good card, I'll probably put it down to 1. I also don't want to banish it off Desires. Let's be real. So yeah, I'm probably, when Thor's Hammer comes down, I'd say drop Magister to 1. Magister is a great card, like, beyond means. I think he's even stronger than Servant if you're later on in the turn. If you're comboing off and you can search a level 3, you probably want to search Magister, because Servant, she's good to start things off for sure. But if you're just looking for an extra summon, Magister gets you a 1 negate from extra deck and then 1 negate from your deck during your opponent's turn. Both which can be draws for Fuelos eventually. But Magister has a stronger effect than Servant. It's just that Servant is more applicable because she's a starter. But Magister is a great card. Putting it down to 1 does not lower how I feel about how its strength. So do you intend on using this support spell when it comes out? Yes. So it's so cool though. We have a Link spell and a 2 bats on a quick play spell. I'm okay with it not being a quick play spell. It would have been cool for another disruption, but If you want to banish during your opponent's turn, just use SP. Yes, she IP into SP. Yes, she targets, but like, those hammer can be searched off of Endymion. That's why they made it a normal spell. Because Endymion, when it's destroyed by battle, gets to add you a normal spell from deck to hand. Wait, where is it? Wait, this one. It's funny. Someone at my locals, I was using the Endymions at my locals recently, like a week and a half ago, and I'm gonna go back to my locals, by the way, in like 4 days, 3 days actually. So I'll probably have more stories for them. Tuesday. Yeah, and I said he tacked over Endymion. Yeah, he was using Sky Strikers. And he had double droplets in the hand, but he said one droplet off of the other droplet, so I negated it. He didn't. I guess he didn't have a monster, and he was able to attack talents, take my Endymion, and crash over Endymion. But both of them had counters, so I switched 2 normal spells, and he didn't have much after that. But he said, "Because what's that do?" It goes, "Adds a normal spell." It goes, "Any normal spell." And like, yeah. He says, "Why is that on the card?" I'm like, I don't know, but I'm not complaining. It was so funny. With the new Magician fusion, make the list. Oh wait, are you talking about the fusion that you have to send a 1 spellcaster and 1 face-up card and 1 spellcaster to the graveyard, like 1 link monster and 1 spellcaster to the graveyard? It is possible to utilize it. You can link it to Link Rainbow, take opponent's monster. You can also use the new fake Endymion link too. I'm gonna call it fake Endymion now. You can use fake Endymion to you can link it to Artemis. You can somehow I had this strategy before and it's way too much work. It's not even worth it, but if you wanted to use the new fake Endymion, you could go Garuda and bash this. You could, or Abductor. Pen someone out too, or if you can get 2 of them out, link 1 to Artemis, and then link the Artemis and her into the fake Endymion link. And then the fake Endymion link could put Artemis in the back row. And now you have Artemis, a face-up spell card that can go to the graveyard, and the fake Endymion link, which could also go to the graveyard to summon out the fusion. So you could actually get out, I think her name was like Chorozo, I think. You could get out that fusion. You would need to do 2 monsters, but the reason why you want to get out that fusion is because it's a tutor. So you can actually get out some access to synchro plays friendly. And like I said, I think Endymion should get a tutor monster for the longest time. Because we have Arcanite Magician. We have... I think not Blast Magician. What was the other one's name? Explosive. Yeah. Explosive Magician. We have Tempest Magician. Look at this. Remove 2 counters. Target still target player controls. Destroy it. Well, how do we summon the Synchro card? There's no tutor. And then we have Arcanite Magician. And before you guys say Frequency Magician, no, that doesn't count. No one's gonna be using this. Remove a counter. It's a tutor, yes. I guess you could technically normal summon it. You can search it with Institution, but don't use Frequency Magician. Okay, I'm not going to say don't use the card, but I'm going to say I'm going to warn you about the side effects of using a card. Not Deviant. Not Deviant. Chorizo is all I call it. Yeah, chorizo like the food. Chorizo's really good. My brother loves chorizo. Okay, it's my Edison boss monster. Love that guy. Yeah, he's cool. But chorizo is a great super polymaker for Deviant. No. I think because Churros... Actually, well, it's a fusion material. I have to say, because it has to send to graveyard, but no, that's just to contact use it, right? So you could... It's... I don't know, like, if you're going to be using Super Poly, you're discarding a card, using a spell, and then setting your monster away. So you're using 3 cards, and the opponent's card is summoned 1 card. So that's still a -1, technically. You know, because you're using 3 cards to get 1 card, so -2, but you're using your opponent's card, which is still just makes it -1. It's... If you're gonna use a card to out your opponent's monsters, just use Dark Ruler. 1 card outs everything, and it does enough. It's a spell that does enough to not hurt the consistency of Endymions. Because, like, the only other card, like Evenly Matched, is the only other card that does enough to stop your opponent without hurting your consistency. But even I don't like signing Evenly Matched into my Endymion deck in locals. Even though it's in the side deck in my locals, I never add it in anymore. Because I don't want to go, okay, serve it. Okay, upstart, it did. Oh, I drew evenly. Okay, well, never mind. You have to have it in your starting hand. So, yeah, it's just don't. It's just... if you're going against Chimera, you need evenly. You need to use evenly because duels is there. And if you set like a card like Herald of the Abyss or Dark Ruler and then activate it, they can just fuse the frequency. Duels to the graveyard and then summon it back. You have to use a card like Evenly Matched to stop them, which is why Evenly Matched is still in the deck. But I have Evenly Matched, yeah. If you're looking for a side deck for TCG, you had 3 Dark Ruler, 2 Evenly, 3 Big of Eclipse, Still a good card. 2, Hail to the Abyss. There's someone at my locals who still, who still uses Pearly. And also, Hail to the Abyss, it outs, Riziel. I actually went second against Riziel twice. First time he put up Bricked and I was able to OTK. And the second time he summoned out Riziel with 4 disruptions and a 5th one. He had 4 extra Z materials, and all of them says if you put an activates a card effect, you can detach material to destroy a card you put it controls. So it was 4 pops, and one of the cards was the extra Z monster. The one that they send off of the Math Mech card. What was it called? It's like a level 9. They sit the graveyard, target face of card, pro controls, and negates effects. So it was 5 disruptions with 1 card. And I used Hail of the Abyss, sent it to the away. And the opponent goes, do you have game? Do you have combo? I was like, well, I don't really have combos in the stack. He goes, do you have enough to go for game? I said, can you stop me? He said, I have a Veiler. I said, that's not gonna be enough. He goes, then you win. I had a Jackal, a Servant, an Instant Fusion, an Endymion, and a Mastery. Plus the Hail of the Abyss I had. So yeah, no, I had enough. To go for game. So yeah, Hail to the Abyss is still a good card. And then 3 Village is the last card because people are going to be signing in all their super polys and droplets against you, and you want to just use Village if you can draw into it. Aggregator rank 9? Aggregator, good job. Yeah, use rank 9. This card, yeah. If it's set to the graveyard, if it's set to the graveyard, target a face of card on the field negates effects. And he was able to summon out one of his Riziels by sending this to the graveyard, and then one of his Extra Z monsters, I think it's the Riziel Extra Z, attached it to it as a material. So it was 4 disruptions, 4 pops, and then a negate, so it's 5 on 1. Only it's sent to the graveyard, and I held the Abyss as my starting action. So yeah, Hail the Abyss is good again. I mean, you could just use Dark Ruler or Brzezinski, yes, but I still use Hail just in case we get those unaffected monsters. I haven't been street. Okay, I think I've been like going. I think I've been monologuing here for 48 minutes. I use it in my Math Mech deck. Yeah, it's a good card for sure. Like that card. This is the worst type of negation for Endymion. Target face up card and negates effects. If I go Servant and then like Citadel Magister and then they go negate Servant's effects, like it's basically as if Servant got ashed. It's stuck in the scale. I gotta figure out a way to remove it. Because if they ash Servant, okay, I can get counter to again. But if they negate effects. Okay, I have to figure out a way to remove it now, because they don't. She's not leaving the scale, which is why I think the deck also needs more cards that can remove cards from scale. Theoretically, I could go Thor's Hammer to banish it from scale, but like I don't really want to go so much to remove it. I want to be removing it from scale and then getting a card back, which is why I said if Souls destroyed the Drew card or if Torbox destroyed a Drew, I'd be using it. But just using a card up to remove a scale, you're going -2. Electromite goes break even. You destroy a card and add a card, and then you draw. It's a +1 actually. So, would you please let you save forever is your favorite and why? Whoops. My favorite is the first one. No. Okay, I have. Okay, I'll show you guys. You guys get in the treat. I guess you guys are just trying to make the stream longer, but I'll bite. Can I add here? My favorite replay is this one. I have 5 of them on the list. One of these replays I actually don't like as much, and I wish I would have saved another one. I haven't saved on my PlayStation PS4. I usually just screen record it. But one of these replays, it's when I was going against Kashtira Sword Soul. Actually, the Final Anomaly has it on his channel, if you guys are interested. I deleted it, but I would have loved to just save it forever. The one that I this is the replay that I have that is my favorite one. But there was another one that I probably would have liked more, in which I was into Maxx C and I built a good board. Then my opponent broke the board and summoned the whole board as well. And then I went and I broke his board again, but couldn't go for game. Then he broke my board again, and then I was able to OTK afterwards. So we both broke each other's boards twice. I haven't saved on my PS4, so we could potentially put that in a video later down the line. But I didn't remove the volume, and the card art still goes on the left here. So it's not perfect, but I still have everything necessary in there that you need. But if you guys are interested in watching it, that's been my plan for the past 15 minutes. If you're ever interested in watching it, it's on the Final Anomaly's channel. It's called like When You Own the Best Endymion Deck, number 7 or something. It's one of those in which I'm going to get Sword Soul Cash. So it's a Hulk Auroradon combo line. And also check out the cards that he discards in his hand. You can see both cards he discards. I think one of those at least you can, I know. But he gets to draw 2 anyway. Look at this. He discards a cross house. So it's like if you would have had anything to stop like a Maxx C, he's gonna stop that. And yeah. Take a look at this though. This is the moment that I saw the I remember this. I was on the bus playing this on my phone. I'm a mobile gamer before the before I did streaming. Yes, good old days when tarot was legal. I know, right? I miss it so much. Why did you have to get banned? Because of the overpowered field spells Konami prints, even though they're all searchable anyway. I was like playing this on my phone, and the moment I saw Corridor, I'm like, this is bogus. Why am I having to get floodgated here? Now look at this. Look at my head. Terraforming, dead. Institution, dead. Voided Upstart, okay, good. And then we got Servant. But he's got an Unedited Gate with Griffin, an Unedited Gate with Savage, and he's got 2 hand traps. He's going to use those. So he's got 4 negates, and I only have 3 usable cards. And I go Desire, it's like, okay, that's good. They go Servant. They go Void. And they go Ash Blossom on it. He probably thinks that it's my only way to dig in the deck, because Colossus is floodgating everything else. So, like, okay. Like, okay, whatever. I get a counter. Let's go Upstart. Okay, cool. Draco King. I go Institution, and then he uses Griffin Ward on that. Like, okay. Yeah, Institution, I miss you. Yeah, Institution's great too. So like, okay, let's go Draco King you. No, Sword Effect. And he goes Savage Dragon negate. I'm like, yeah, okay. So that's 2 negates already done, and Colossus is still. I can't use Terraforming. I can't. Yeah. So okay, let's go Desires. And I banished out 2 Jackal Kings. This is back when I was using Grasp. Oh my goodness. I took out Grasp for the Spellbook engine. And I sent out Reflection to the Graveyard with Bestiary. Let's go serve it. Let's go to summon out like, okay, there's a Veiler. Look at that. That's this 4th disruption already. So I was gonna use Jackal to summon out Cerberus to try to like, okay, we'll use Servant to summon out Cerberus instead. Like, okay, so Terraforming is not usable. And theoretically, if I can pop Jackal King to add back Endymion, I can draw. If I draw into a spell card I can use, I can banish the Colossus. So let's get a spell card we can use. And I can't even use it. I can't searches. I'm like, wait a second. I use Bestiary. Hang on. I have a Reflection in Graveyard. I can get out. I can get rid of the Colossus still. So I go Reflection. Target his Colossus and mine. Put it back in the deck. Okay, I can use my spells. I'm free. We go Citadel. Okay, okay. We can probably use his spells. We're gonna go. Let's go Magistrate. We already triggered Servant. Let's go Magistrate instead. We already triggered Reflection. And I also only use 1. Let's do that here. Like, we got Endymion. We got Cerberus. Like, okay. So, we don't have enough for this. So, let's just go Cerberus effect. Remove 4 counters from the field. And we'll banish for the cards. You know, see if we can out the board. I'm like, hang on. You guys remember what he used on Jackal? You guys remember that Veiler he used on the Jackal earlier? I'll take that. And let's go Selene again! The card we've turned back. I was using 1 Selene still. It's 1 Selene. And now Endymion? And he's like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Like, yeah, you bet you're done. So, yeah. That's one of my favorite replays of the, that I have saved. I think this, I remember saving this, I'm like, I just had the best game I've ever had in my life! And yeah, it really was. Look at that. This is when Fusion Destiny and DPE were there. And it's using the banned Celestial. This deck is almost legal, but it's not. Elk and 1 triple cross out, guys. Do you remember the days? And then my deck list doesn't change too much, but I was using Grasp and I took out Grasp and 1 Desires for the Spellbook engine. And then I guess Terraforming was taken out. This is still similar, but this is back when I was running Double Abductor, and I kept drawing Double Abductor in the hand. I'm like, okay. Double Garuda too. This is a very old list, actually. If no one has me, at least I know the Charmers got me. I love the Charmers. If the Charmer links are my favorites. This is before Dark wasn't even in the game yet. Dark was not in the game. And this is okay, this is before I even had enough UR and SI or any knowledge about generic extra deck monster to even fill up the extra deck. I think that's why Link Creep has been staying in the deck so long, because my starting part was Blue Eyes. I did the Power of the Dragon structure deck. Which was Blue Eyes. And I thought, okay, well, I know Link Creep was good in Blue Eyes, so I'll summon Ancients and I'll craft a Link Creepo so I can send it. And I thought, okay, well, we have a level 1. Something happened to my sound. Okay, that was weird. For some reason, my thing's stopped working. But yeah, I think Link Creep would never change. Like, it's a good addition to the deck because I can link away the Jackal. I used Fortress because I was seeing Cyber Dragon every once in a while. And Baguska, just in case I had could get Abduction Gouda out, but I never really summoned Baguska, like, ever. Yeah. Wind Charmer, because Servant. I've actually utilized Wind Charmer because I was going against the Wanderers, and M-Pen goes to graveyard and not banished, so I was able to summon out. Actually, that's in one of these. This one. I actually used it. It's another good replay. These 5 replays are like the best ones I have, and I'm so happy that we have 14 replays now. Because before then, I could only save 5 replays. Now I can actually save 9 replays. Good. Yeah. But yeah. So it's still similar. Basically, the only differences now is the Smoke engine there. I take out 1 Abductor, 1 Garuda, both the Grasp, the Terraforming, the 1 Desires, and Bestiary. Yeah. It's nothing different than my first season deck. I still have it. This is August of 2022. This is February 2022. This was less than a month after launch. Look at what the deck you still have. Look at my extra deck. I got nothing. This is before I had enough to fill up the extra deck. Look at this. Even Tappy was there. Yep, he that carried me. Nice. Look at this. Like triple Citadel. Triple. Like I like Citadel, but not at 3. We're using Kachi. Look at the action. I had nothing. Only Electromite and Avamax and Apollo. So only 3 cards to still have today. I couldn't even fill up the extra deck. But Boy Magic Library was actually pretty nice. It's just that it kept getting imperm, and I thought, it's gimmicky. And there was one time I actually drew double Magic Library, Reflection, Abductor, and Jackal King as my starting hand. And this is an Anomalies tournament. The final Anomaly did a tournament, and I bricked with those and double Magic Library. And I thought, okay, if I'm getting hands that only have Pendulums in it, Magic Library's not going to be as helpful. So I might have to actually remove that. But it is such a fun card if you actually use it, because you can search it off of Institution. You can do any number of spells, add a monster, who's that you can place a spell card on. So it's not just like you need a pre-raise map. You can actually search this card whatever and summon it off of Reflection. But yeah, this is my season 1 deck list, and then this is 2023, just actually over a year ago now, still too. And this is like the more modern version. This is the modern. This is exactly it. Only difference is that Bistro is taking up talents. So yeah, you can see how different the deck looks now. Show your library replay. Okay, fine. That's my second. That's my second most liked. You can see it says must see Fierce Clash. I'll show this one. We're almost at 3 hours. I'm still recording for YouTube, by the way. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hope you enjoyed how the streams normally are. And hope you maybe could join into one of the streams as well in the future if you're watching this on YouTube, because they're pretty fun. Look, it's like, okay, we got Maxx C, we got a Magic Library over the hand. I mean, okay, let's add Jackal, because Jackal's gonna get to put an extra counter on you. You know, I want to get you to multiple counters. 1 draw. Keep count of how many draws I get, but also keep count of how many draws the opponent gets. Should we make the library to be a Link 1 card? Oh no, that's crazy. Can you imagine libraries Link 1, Link away, then draw infinite cards? But if it's a hard return, you know, or even a soft, it would be dead. Like, yeah, look at that. We used to Grasp back in the day. I actually still liked Grasp because the hardest part of the deck was, look at that, so Magister, putting counters on the old cards, but I think I like Secrets a little bit better. But look at that. We banished a Reflection, Jackal King, and the second map library. But look at this. Do it first. Now Jackal gets to summon on a card, but we have Jackal banished. Look, 1 Jackal extra deck, 1 in main deck, the other one's banished, so we couldn't summon out Garuda. But look at this. Is this the third card I drew off of library? Did that. So this Dragon Magister. And look, the opponent's at 6 cards. Good Jacking out. I'm like, okay, I locked myself out the extra monster zone. Was I smart enough? Yes, I was. Back then, to put Electromite over Warrior Magic Library, indeed. Like, let's do that. But like, let's pop Jackal King. Add back Endymion and complete his scales. Could be useful for a Dim card. Magical Library of Endymion. I think every deck would abuse it. Because what would be the materials? 1 level 4 lowest spellcaster? Now every deck gets to draw if you have 3 spell cards. Look at this. Draw another card. How many cards have I drawn off of this Magical Library? Like, it's not the best, but it is so much fun when you use it. I've drawn like 6 cards off of one of these cards. Look at that. And I draw the upstart. Now, I could have kept going. I don't keep Magical Library on the field, but look at this. All 4 for Apollo. And now I get to go 1, 2, third one from hand, and then I go upstart. Let's get those counters. Now I draw 1 activation. I could have used War Magic Library again. Into the Void, that's the second, and I draw into Institution. So I could have actually, if I just would have used Institution then, I would have gotten an extra draw off the War Magic Library. But I wanted to go to Apollo right now, because I wanted to pen summon and get all those counters off of this. Like, okay, we could summon that. I'll Citadel, but not really. Like I like saying. We haven't even used Institution yet. We also haven't even, I don't think we've even used Abducting yet either. I don't think I'm going to use, I think we have? Yeah, I used it earlier. Fortunately, we can't keep it because of Into the Void. And it's Sky Strikers. Look how many cards. He's got 13 cards in his hand. Budget, Graceful Charity? Yeah. What if you could use counters from all the cards with counters, but you needed 5 to draw 2 and put 1 back? You're saying remove it. Okay, if there was a card that said remove any number of counters on your field, if it was a higher cost, then yes, it would be good. Because you can't just abuse it in every deck. Because Celine could be used in every deck because she puts counters on herself. But if it said remove counters from other cards, you know, then I would know. Like, I just don't want cards to be used in every single deck and then ruin it for everyone, you know? Yeah, budget, graceful charity. That's funny. Look at this, 13 cards. Here's the thing, this is 9 negates, by the way. This is 4 on Apollo, 3 on Endymion, and 2 on Jack the King. Isn't it a beautiful board? But, so, for giving the opponent what? It was 9 special summons. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, he Maxx C'd me, right? He had 4 cards in hand, and then for turn, 13 cards. So basically, I got 9 negates on field, and only 8 special summons. Then he drew the other one for turn. Which is like, it's pretty good, right? Is that like a negate that? So I made, this is the moment I learned that multi-roll, I thought it said your opponent cannot respond to Sky Striker spells. It actually can't respond to any spells. So I thought, okay, so he can get his actual second spells. I'll just negate anything else. But actually, everything else couldn't respond to it. So I was like, okay, great. Well, I made a mistake here. I definitely should have negated that multi-roll. Because now I can't stop any of this. And then, yeah, he gets the combo off from the Look how many counters on everything, though. It's too easily abusable. It gets banned. We was selfish. We might have to go new support forever. Yep. Look at all these stuff. Look at that. It did nothing except give more counters to that spell. But if anyone remembers, if anybody has seen earlier in the videos, if you ever seen we did one that was Spy Kids 3, in which the dude was like, gets shocked and all of his life goes down to 0, and gets shocked by all the hand traps. This is what inspired that. This right here is what made me think of that meme and using it as an opening meme. Is this right here. Right there, that sound effect, I'm like, that's just like the Spy Kids 3 thing. You gotta go to work? Wazas, appreciate you. Wes Zas, appreciate you. You go to work. You have a good day at work. Hope you're alright. The guy from the Lord of the Rings. Nice. And then he takes the follow, like, okay, there goes my negates. I think he used that effect too. Jack can stop. And I think he's at 8 cards now. I was like, okay, well, it's better than 13. Fortunately, it wasn't on like any Rejeki or anything like that. He was on Harpies, but he didn't use any of the actual monster board breakers. It's got Hayate. He goes over, attacks. Then it goes Shizuku. And now, multi-world only stops activations, not effects. Only protects the activations. It says it was supposed to use spell card activations for the rest of this turn. So even though it's spell effect activations, I can now negate it. Look at 20 cards of like I kind of want to keep my monsters on the field here. We go Citadel. Like, okay, good. Good Magister. And then we do that. And then like, okay, let's go ahead and remove like 8. Let's go ahead and get a... I move it from Endymion. In hindsight, it was not a good idea to do that. I think I was maybe thinking about linking Endymion away. Both these Endymions, so I thought, let's not waste that counter. And I think that service was like the only other one. Nah, I'm not sure why I just didn't go for Abductor. But now he's got double hand chop. I'm like, okay. So I could continue on, you know? I have my low scale hero. I could link 2 and then pen summon. But I started thinking, I kind of don't want to risk it. Like, I got so many cards and he's got 4 cards in hand. So I'm thinking, we'll just go for game here. We'll attack with the demon with the counter so we can get a normal spell. Then he goes Ray Effect. And I don't have any more monster negates. I have 2 spell trap negates, sure. I still have an Endymion left in the deck of all of these things. Then go attack. Then he uses Newborn Brawl. Like, what is this deck? Like, okay. Citadel was the last kind of deck. There was like a Jackal left in deck, I think. Yeah. And like, okay, let's get that back on the field. Gonna do that. And this is only my like my 3rd. I think that was like my. Yeah, that's only my 2 summons. Like, there's nothing left in deck. Everything's banished. Okay, but now look at that. It's still like at least 4 negates versus 4 cards. Because of that, like Newborns were just everywhere. Now it's basically just 10-5. So like, okay, stop that. Nothing left in the deck to match just summon, so we didn't change anything. He's got Newborn Wall. I'm like, we're gonna stop that too. We got monster packs. We got at least 1 of each, you know, after this. Look at how many, like, I went through every single Sky Sugar spell, and now it's just the Newborn part of the deck. Sky Sugar Newborns. Like, 36 counters on my Jackal King is insanity. And that's Ollie, that's it. Oh, what happened to it? Good. Now here's one of the kickers, I would think. Look at this guy's deck list. It's still, like, almost, I think it's 99% legal. Everything in the deck is legal except for terraforming. You can still build this deck. It can still work. Imagine what a modernized version of this deck will look like. But would it be even worth it? But this is season 1. So yeah. Yeah. It's still legal. That'll be it though for today, I think. We chilled out for a full hour after stream, or for over an hour. Let's get these stuff. Yeah, we're gonna be live again sometime during the week. 140. Yeah, we're gonna have to do these, the Theme Chronicle as well. We're using Witchcraft as the Theme Chronicle, so that's gonna be pretty fun. I'll show my deck list before ending off. That's what we usually do. But we're Master 1, people! This is the deck list. Like I said, it works. It's the modelized deck list of everything, and I've been using it since season 1. It works. It's just a good one, and it's timeless, like I've been saying. I sometimes you hear me say, oh, this might be the last season, but like Endymions, they're built for any format, it seems. Only thing that would ever take it out is if every single deck was an FTK deck, like give a puppet. That's the only thing. But Endymions can be pretty good at breaking boards. So it's definitely a good one. And if you ever get a hand trap Endymion, then it really will be timeless, because now you could actually have a response to the key cards that you have to stop. Maybe today you get Master 5, we'll see. Well, hope you do, Bomber. Hope you do. Congrats, another Master 1 Shadow. You live it all. Oh yeah, people, go follow VF Yugioh. He does some on Twitch. He streams as well. He's starting things out. He's getting things more. He's the editor for all the Endymion stuff. He doesn't do as much in Yu-Gi-Oh content. He kind of just plays all of the nostalgic classic games like Sonic and Mario. But if you're down to just chill and hang out with him, he's gonna be live tomorrow. So Shadow sounds like MJ after each of these 3 peats. Worn out from the climb of glory. I hang out. Yeah, it's a pretty neat duel. Appreciate you, Bravo. But I hope you do get Master 5. I forgot what deck you use. But I know you would like to showcase your replays to Eva sketch a lot. You hang out. But this deck list, so feel free to hang out with BF tomorrow if you guys are interested in just to, like, I might show up as well on the stream. Just say hi to him. But I'll be live again maybe Wednesday. Probably gonna shoot for Wednesday and earlier on in the morning. Probably not that early. But Or maybe later, to be honest. It's much more likely that I'll be streaming later. But I hope you guys have a good night. I hope to have stream notifications, stream the bot commands up as well. That's what I call Mathmech deck. Mathmech, yeah, it's a good one. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys enjoy.